And it's in there for a strike. Nevertheless, Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you. And Carter, first our Carilion Clinic injury report. Obviously, no.
Will Bush. We've seen him alternate with Fernando Caldera all week long. Bush gets the start behind the plate tonight. So 7-8-9, it will go Luciano, Nunez, and Bush. And Julio Marte is on the bump, the right-hander so far this year. Appearance number 5, start number 3, comes in with an 0-3 record and a 7.90 ERA. So that is the starting lineup for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, penciled in by second-year manager Ricky Rivera.
Thank you, Carter. All right, let's get into this awesome lineup for the Salem Red Sox. I would argue, Carter, this is probably the most impressive and most deadly lineup that the Red Sox have assembled all season long. So kudos to Liam Carroll. I think it's much in part to the way that this team has been hitting the last couple of weeks. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I would. Absolutely. And again, it goes back to the numbers that we're about to read off in just a minute. It starts with Antonio Anderson, Miguel Blaze, Nelly Taylor Jr. Nazan Zenatello is still yet to get it going, per se, since he returned back from the IL. But that's coming in due time. And then Jostinson Garcia, too, ripped a 3-run homer earlier in the series. So there is a lot to like about this lineup. And then even at the bottom of the order, with Daniel McKelvey, what he's done this week, a 2-run double to go ahead on Friday, his first homer of the season, Encarnacion, the walk-off double earlier in the series. And then even guys like Stanley Tucker and Marvin Alcantara have been good as well. So a lot to like here for the Salem Red Sox.
Well, here is the Salem Red Sox lineup, penciled in by second-year manager Liam Carroll. At the top of the order, the designated hitter, the 19-year-old now, after a birthday yesterday, Nazan Zenatello. He returns from injury this week, still easing his way back into things, looking for his first hit of the series, but he was sensational before he went down, and again, continuing to develop his way back. Antonio Anderson, he's in the hot corner, plays third base and bats second. 2 home runs in the series. Some interesting numbers on him. He's hitting .318 in his last 5 games, both of those with home runs. 3 runs batted in that stretch. He's been terrific. Miguel Blaze bats third. He comes in on a 10-game hitting streak. He plays in right field. Jostinson Garcia, in my opinion, one of the best defensive center fielders in the Carolina League and one of the most underrated prospects in the Red Sox organization. He plays out in center field. He's homered this series. He plays and bats cleanup. Nelly Taylor Jr. is out in left field, currently on a 9-game hitting streak. He bats fifth, and boy, do we have some numbers to crack open as the ball game unfolds for Nelly Taylor Jr. Batting sixth, Marvin Alcantara, the shortstop. Fraley Encarnacion plays first base. He bats seventh, and Carter, he was quietly going into his last ball game 2 nights ago on a 12-game hitting streak. Now, that was snapped, but he still really was able to do some impressive stuff, and that's just one kind of off game for him where he doesn't register a hit. He can find his way back into a groove tonight.
Yes, he definitely can, and he's somebody that is kind of in the lineup, I'd say 2 games for every 3 per se, and can play multiple different positions, first and third. He's at first tonight, no Big Al. And for Encarnacion, he's another guy that quietly, he's putting together quite a year down here in Salem, whether it be him, whether it be Nelly Taylor Jr., Jostinson Garcia, or a guy who's not in the starting 9 today, Andy Lugo. That group right there is a big reason why the Red Sox are in the position they're in right now.
Daniel McKelvey is the catcher. He bats eighth. He has teed off for a home run already this series. Had a terrific night a couple of days back. A home run in the third, a walk in the fifth, and then a 2-run scoring double in the eighth. Part of a Red Sox 8-6 come-from-behind win. Probably their most complete win of the series, besides the 10-1 domination. But to be able to come from behind, show that resilience, and score 4 runs in the 8th inning to reclaim the lead, that was really something, and he was a big part of it. Then Stanley Tucker rounds out the batting order. He bats 9th and plays second base. One more time through for the Red Sox: Zenatello, Anderson, Blaze, Garcia, Taylor Jr., Alcantara, Encarnacion, McKelvey behind the dish, and Stanley Tucker. Luis Cohen on the hill for the Red Sox today. We got an interesting pitchers matchup on a series that really has been loaded with Red Sox talent and mixing and matching. Luis Cohen, one of the more normal starters that you see take the ball first this afternoon.
By the way, happy 21st birthday to
Indeed.
Luis Cohen.
Good thing they're off tomorrow.
Good thing they're off tomorrow, indeed. Signed as an international free agent back in June of 2022, and yeah, he's been solid for Salem so far this year. Has a 2-4 record, 3.38 ERA, 29 and a third innings pitched, 24 strikeouts to just 9 walks. Actually hasn't pitched since all the way back on May 14th in a victory over the Augusta Green Jackets, but he tossed 5 innings of shutout ball in that one, yielding just 3 hits, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. So a lot to like with Cohen, and I think he's a guy that, without a doubt, gives you length, too. So excited to see what he does tonight against what has been at times a good Fayetteville lineup, and what at times this week has been a good Fayetteville lineup for sure.
No doubt about it. All right, we're just about 2 minutes away from first pitch here in Salem. Time to step aside for the national anthem, and first pitch is on the horizon. Back in 2 minutes, you're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to milbstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
Warm-ups are done and batting practice has come to a close. The Red Sox are ready to rock in Salem. First pitch is right around the corner. The opponent in today's game, here's Giovanni Heater and Carter Hill.
Annette Lloyd with the final notes of a terrific national anthem here on Memorial Day weekend at Salem Memorial Ballpark. We're set and we're ready for game number 6. Series on the line, the Red Sox with an opportunity to clinch a series victory at home for the first time in 2024. And on the other side, the Fayetteville Woodpeckers hunting for the split. Ready to take us for the first 3 innings of play-by-play, the best partner a guy could ask for, Mr. Carter Hill. Carter?
Well, thank you, Mr. Giovanni Heater. Appreciate you there. As Gio noted, it is Game 6 of 6 of this 6-game set between the Salem Red Sox, who come in at 22-22 on the season, the single-A affiliate of the Boston Red Sox, and the Fayetteville Woodpeckers at 21-23, the single-A affiliate of the Houston Astros. Well, the Red Sox were winners on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. The Woodpeckers won 8-4 on Wednesday, and then yesterday, a dang good ball game. Went to extras, 7 unanswered runs for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, and they win it 8-7. So, naturally, it all comes down to this, and trying to go for their first series victory at home this season, the Red Sox will send the right-hander Luis Cohen to the bump. On birthday number 21 for the right-hander from Venezuela, he comes in with a 2-4 record and a 3.38 ERA. This is start number 8 on the season for him. 29 1/3 innings pitched, 24 strikeouts to just overall 9 walks. Well, let's look at the lineup once again for Fayetteville. Jaworski, Ochoa Jr., Gomez, 1, 2, 3. Santander, Hernandez, and Carrillo, that's 4, 5, 6. And Luciano, Nunez, and Bush, 7, 8, 9. The Red Sox looking for what would be the first time this year they've won back-to-back series. And boy, oh boy, what momentum that would be going forward as you head to Lynchburg for a 6-game series. A righty-on-lefty matchup to start today is Chase Jaworski, the shortstop, digs in from the left side. Cohen is ready. Jaworski is ready. And on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon in Salem, let's do it as he winds and fires, and the first pitch misses low and outside. First pitch, 3:09 p.m.
Indeed, my friend, let's do it. Big one today. Feels like there's so much at stake to head on the road with some big momentum after a win.
1-0. Just misses low and away. Went with the fastball, did Luis Cohen at 93, and the count is quickly 2-0. So Jaworski, the 30th best prospect in the Astros organization, he comes in at 210 on the season. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. 2-0. There's a strike, outer half of the plate as he paints the outside corner, and it's 2-1.
Speaking of paint, how about that field?
Yes.
Will Cole, our director of field operations, him and his staff, a terrific job with the Memorial Day decor.
2-1. He swings, lines it right side, and it's past Encarnacion into right for a base hit. Around first is Jaworski. He'll head to second. Let's see if he stops there, as he will. It's a leadoff double, and the Peckers are in business here in the first.
Tough play for Encarnacion. Hit 101 off the bat. Went downstairs for a slider below the knees and ripped it to the right side. Encarnacion had a chance at it, but a screamer, and it gets past him for a double.
It brings up Ochoa Jr. now, the right fielder, as we were just touching on. Gorgeous day in Salem, but you can see some rain now start to work its way towards the ballpark, looking over down the right field line.
Indeed.
254 hitter is Ochoa. He's second on the team. Righty on righty matchup, first pitch. Inside it goes, 1-0. Ochoa Jr. yesterday, quite frankly, Gio, saved the game for Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Out in right field, the Red Sox had first and second, nobody out. A single through the right side, sent Antonio Anderson home, and Ochoa, he threw him out for out number 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Well, the very next hitter, a line drive into right. It's caught for out number 2. The runner's tagging from third, and he's thrown out at home on back-to-back plays by the same fielder. I don't know if I've necessarily seen that before.
Heck of a throw. Probably shouldn't have taken off from third, but
1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
nevertheless, terrific throw. It got so much traction that minor league baseball on social media, as MILB posted it on Instagram and Twitter and the back-to-back highlights.
Red Sox are in their home whites today with the red lettering across the chest, and all red are the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, as Ochoa calls time. Modeling that Boston Red Sox look are the Salem Red Sox, and then the Woodpeckers Same unis as a couple nights ago with black lettering, spelling the Ville across the chest. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He kicks and deals. Swinging a tipper down the first base line, fielding it Cohen. He flips to first. There's out number 1. But moving from second to third is Jaworski. And a swinging bunt has the Peckers with a potential first run 90 feet away.
Yeah, you're going to take that if you're Fayetteville. Swinging bunt, and Chase Jaworski easily advances to third. Sets the table nicely here for Kenny Gomez.
Sets up Kenny Gomez indeed, as the infield draws about halfway in, and now it will creep all the way in for Salem. Gomez, the starting center fielder today for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. First pitch from the stretch, he deals. Swinging a ground ball right side on the back end, Encarnacion. He comes home. The throw is not in time, and Fayetteville strikes first.
Eesh. You know, obviously hindsight's 20/20, and you think maybe he should have gone to first with that one instead. You would have had your second out. Easy to say in retrospect, but didn't seem like that close of a play at the plate.
It goes down as a fielder's choice for Gomez. It was 97 off the bat, and Encarnacion made the nice play to backhand it. But not really a play at home as Jaworski's speed beats him. And Fayetteville has the early 1-0 lead.
I actually think if the throw was a little better, there was a better chance.
Here's Juan Santander now. First pitch, he kicks and deals. Runner off from first. There's a strike. Throw to second will be not in time. And a stolen bag for Gomez. But the count's 0-1 on Juan Santander.
All of a sudden, Carter's starting to ever so slightly sprinkle.
Yes.
Those big pellet-type raindrops on a hot summer's day at 84 degrees. It's muggy. This has thunderstorms tonight written all over it.
Well, let's hope it's after the 6:30 hour-ish,
Absolutely.
if you will, in Southwest Virginia. 0-1. Misses low and away. Evens up the count at 1-1.
I mean, this is totally like...
This screams summer.
This
because
screams,
there was not a cloud in the sky working our way over here. And then, all of a sudden, you could see the rain coming over the mountains, and it looks like it will be a brief little shower. But, interesting to note for sure. 1-1. Inside it goes, 2-1. Santander, the designated hitter, had 2 doubles yesterday. He leads the team with a .255 average, 4 homers and 16 ribbies. Also recorded the save last night in his second appearance of the season.
Oh, it's really starting to come down a little bit more now. Might have to reel in the crowd, Mike.
2-1. There's a strike outside corner. 93, painting the outer half, and it's 2-2.
Our poor friend Andrew's got his giant boom pole sticking out. The Fayetteville Woodpeckers broadcaster, a couple booths to our right. There's no reeling that in.
No doubt about that. This was also not in the forecast, too, by the way.
No.
2-2. Breaking ball sails low and away, and the count runs full.
All right, we got to move everything
let's
back
move
a little
these.
bit.
Let's
We got
move.
the computers getting wet.
And Cohen and Daniel McGalvin are going to have a quick meeting on the bump.
We got a towel.
See if we can grab one. Yeah, let's.
It's coming in sideways,
It's
unfortunately.
starting to come in pretty quickly. This is not the start I expected here in the top of the first.
No.
Oh, gosh.
This was not on the bingo card.
Nonetheless,
and the
3
wind.
balls, 2 strikes to Juan Santander. As the wind starts to whip. He winds and fires. Swinging a line drive left side, it's down for a hit. Around third momentarily is Gomez. He'll stop there. It's a 1-out rocket single off the bat of Santander. And all of a sudden, first and third with 1 down for Fayetteville. That ball was hit so hard, and Gomez had to hold up. Not really a chance to score. But Fayetteville, after already striking for a run, has set itself up nicely with Cesar Hernandez now, the left fielder. First and third, 1 down. Hernandez comes in at .217 on the season. A homer and 5 ribbies. Righty on lefty matchup, he winds and fires. Swinging a pop-up foul, third base side. Count starts at 0-1. Defensive alignment for the Red Sox, left to right in the infield. Antonio Anderson, he's down at third. Marvin Alcantara at short. Stanley Tucker at second. And Encarnacion down at first. 0-1. He swings, lines it. Right field, moving over Miguel Blaze. He makes the catch. Tagging from third, Gomez. The throw to the plate is cut off. Throw there now. Not in time. And it's now 2-0 Fayetteville. Here the first. We're going to start to close these windows, too. Our scorebooks are getting nice and drenched.
Here, we could stick this out the corner.
Yeah, let's stick it out the corner right here. Just so you get the natural effects here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Here's Oliver Carrillo now. Starting first baseman for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. Off of first is Santander, righty-on-righty matchup. And here's Cohen's first pitch. Long looking, he winds and fires. Inside it goes, and the count is 1-0. Missed with the first pitch fastball. Carrillo's been somebody who has also had his imprint on the series so far. He's kind of traded that spot with Xavier Casarella. Has played the field at times this series. 1-0. Misses low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. And the Red Sox, you know, they've limited this Fayetteville team for the most part throughout the series. But when it's counted most, the Packers have gotten big-time hits in big-time situations. And that's been a product of the middle of the order, per se. 2 balls, no strikes. He kicks and deals. Breaking ball low and away. It's 3-0. The Packers hit just .221 as a team. But a big reason why they were victorious yesterday and back on Wednesday is they get hits with runners in scoring position. And Carrillo and Juan Santander is off of first. Big reason why. 3-0. There's a strike in her half on a fastball. Counts 3-1. Left to right in the outfield for the Red Sox. Nelly Taylor Jr. in left. Justin Garcia in center. And Miguel Blaze is over and right. 3-1. He winds and fires. Swinging a fly ball into deep left. Nelly Taylor Jr. moving back to his right, and he makes the grab head high for out number 3. But the Woodpeckers, they get 2 runs as we move to the home half of the first in Salem. 2-0. The Peckers on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV. Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit MILB.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to MILB.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home out of the first here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 2-0, the Fayetteville Woodpeckers on top of the Salem Red Sox as it goes 1-2-3 in the Red Sox order. And for those at Fenway Park, they're going to want to tune in. 1-2-3, Nizan Zenatello, Antonio Anderson, and Miguel Blaze. First pitch, righty on righty, and Julio Marte winds and fires. Here's a first pitch strike outside corner, and the count's 0-1. Well, Marte comes into this one, start number 3, appearance number 5. He's 0-3 on the season with a 7.90 ERA. 0-1. There's a strikeout or half again, quickly 0-2. What a bizarre situation this is, Gio. It is, quite frankly, sunny outside right now.
It's sun showering. You can hear it.
0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. So Zanatello K's for the 7th time since his return, and here's Antonio Anderson.
In fact, Should we reel in that microphone or what?
Let's see here.
How wet is it getting out there?
We'll put it there for a minute.
All right.
Here's Anderson. Digs in from the left side. First pitch, he curls and unfurls. Swinging a lifter, straight away center. Kenny Gomez is right there. Barely has to move, and gloves it head high for out number 2. Oh, Anderson. He came into that at bat in the last 5 games hitting .318. Plays out there. And here's Miguel Blaze, now the right fielder. Well, Blaze, the 4th best prospect in the Red Sox organization. Really turned things on as of late. He's up to .250 on the season. He's hitting .308 in the month of May and done a nice job at the plate. First pitch, breaking ball sails high and in, and the count's 1-0. Homered yesterday. No doubt bombed down the left field line. Also, ripped a single into left. It was 112 off the bat. Hardest hit ball of his professional career for Miguel Blaze. 1 ball, no strikes. He winds and fires. In the dirt it goes. Moves the count to 2-0. The entire starting lineup for the Red Sox: Zenatello, Anderson, Blaze, Garcia, Taylor, Alcantara, and Encarnacion, McKelvey, and Stanley Tucker. Defensive alignment for the Packers: Luciano at third, Jaworski at short, Nunez is at second, Oliver Carrillo's down at first. 2-0. Breaking ball low and out. 3 balls and no strikes. In the outfield, Cesar Hernandez is in left. You just saw Kenny Gomez out in straightaway center. And Homar Ochoa Jr. is out in right. 3-0. Swing and a pop-up foul down the first base line. Moves the count to 3-1. Behind the plate, Will Bush. Julio Marte is on the bump. Jossinson Garcia is on deck. Here's the 3-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Straightaway center. Kenny Gomez again. Takes 2 steps in and will make the catch for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down, go the Red Sox. And to the second we go in Salem, 2-0. The Packers on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching to Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the second here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. The Fayetteville Woodpeckers with a 2-0 lead over the Salem Red Sox in Game 6 of this 6-game set. Alongside Giovanni Heater, I'm Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Sunday afternoon. 7-8-9 in the Packers order goes Wander Luciano, Alejandro Nunez, and Will Bush. Luciano will dig in as the 18th best prospect in the Astros organization. Second inning of work for the right-hander Luis Cohen. He yielded 2 runs back in the first. Righty-on-righty matchup to start the frame. Long look in from Luis Cohen, and after he comes set, he'll wind and fire. Breaking ball high and in, 1-0. So I believe the rainfall has ceased now. I believe we're in the clear for now as the sun-splashed Sunday returns. Fans have made their way back to the seats, which is your clue. 1-0. There's a strikeout or half, 1-1. Whenever those fans return to the seats with the towel, that's how you know, okay, I think the participation has stopped. seems to be the case at Salem Memorial Ballpark. 1-1. Swinging a fly ball. Straightaway center, Justin Garcia makes the catch on the run for out number 1. Tell you what, Gio. So far in this series, the bats have been the series for Salem. At the same time, though, we have seen, not saying that was a gorgeous play, but defensively, barring the 3-error night on Friday, the Sox have made some shining plays as well in the outfield.
Outfield, infield as well. I mean, Marvin Alcantara's been terrific. Justin Garcia sliding catch the other night.
Nunez swings and misses at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And you're seeing guys move around today, whether it be Nelly Taylor Jr. in left, Justin Garcia in center, Miguel Blaze out and right. 0-1, winds and fires, misses low and away, and the count is 1-1. Oh, so by the way, our umpiring crew for today's contest, Robert Bonet behind the plate, Tyler Green is in the field. Woodpeckers lead it 2-0 early on. And here's the 1-1. Skips in the dirt, and it's 2-1. I'll tell you what, too. The Red Sox, despite trailing 2-0, you're going to the second. You had the strikeout from Nazan Zenatello. Anderson flew up, and Miguel Blaze hit a ball hard down the left field line. And here's the 2-1. Swinging a fly ball. Straightaway center field. Justin Garcia again, ranging back, and he makes the basket catch for out number 2.
He always does. He always does. I'm not sure why he chooses to do
Who
it
was
that
that
way.
out? Who was that out in center field who made that catch way back in the day? Why am I blanking on his name? Played for the Royals.
You're asking the wrong guy.
Jeez, I'm gonna kick myself on that one.
What are you talking about?
He played both football. I'll show you the clip later.
Oh, Bo Jackson?
Bo Jackson, yes. Will Bush, as it sails high and away on the first pitch, counts 1-0. Yeah, Bo Jackson, way back in the day, I believe playing for the Royals, ranged back to the wall, and as he climbed the wall, Spider-Man style, made a basket catch, and it's still legendary to this day.
Right. Actually, I do know what you're talking
Swinging a fly ball again to Justin Garcia. Moving to his right, he's there, and makes the catch for out number 3. Well, that ties a minor league baseball record. 3 putouts to the same fielder. It has been tied, who knows how many times.
Wow.
As he headed the home after the second in Salem, it's 2-0. The Sox trail. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching to Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home out of the second at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 2-0 the Sox trail against the Fayetteville Woodpeckers in Game 6 of this 6-game set. Heart of the Sox order as it goes Justin Garcia, Nelly Taylor Jr., and Marvin Alcantara. Second inning of work for the right-hander Julio Marte. Through a 3-up, 3-down scoreless frame back in the first, getting Nazan Zenatello to K, and 2 flyouts off the bat of Antonio Anderson and Miguel Blaze. So here's Justin Garcia. He digs in from the right side, righty-on-righty matchup to start the frame. First pitch from Marte after the long look-in as he curls and unfurls. Swinging a chopper foul, third base side. Count starts at 0-1. Well, Justin Garcia at 265, I should say, on the season. 5 homers, 19 ribbies, 3-run bomb earlier in the 6-game set. 0-1. He swings, punches it right side. It's down for a base knock. Well, you'll take that. Jostinson Garcia, first hit of the day for Salem, and the Sox are in business.
He'll absolutely take that, Carter, and we've talked about how potent this lineup is. Garcia starting hot here in the second. First hit of the day for the Sox, much needed after a 1-2-3 first.
So here's Nelly Taylor Jr. now in the 5-hole for the Salem Red Sox, and he's a guy who I don't know if we've truly highlighted as much as we probably should. You look at what he's done recently. First pitch, he takes it low and inside. It's 1-0. He's on that 9-game hitting streak. 3 straight multi-hit games. He's hitting .412 during that stretch, but you look at his background, and you can see why he's having so much success for Salem, if you will. 1-0. He swings, pops it up, left side of the infield. In foul ground is Luciano. He's there and makes the catch for out number 1. So Nelly says you got to wait on that one. And here's Marvin Alcantara, the shortstop. And actually, why not? Let's talk about Nelly Taylor Jr. I want to get this in today. Nelly Taylor Jr. out of Clearwater, Florida, always came from a baseball background. He went to Polk State Junior College and was a heck of a player at the JUCO level. Reason why he's where he's at now. First pitch to Alcantara. Strike outside corner. First pitch fastball. 0-1. He was drafted in the 11th round out of Polk State a year ago. And in his senior season there, he hit .353, 6 homers, and 48 RBIs. So that's great. 0-1, runner up from first, swinging a pop-up down the right field line. It will trickle foul, and it's 0-2. And those numbers are great, but you look at what he did also away from Polk State. Well, he actually committed to go to Florida State. In the transfer portal, obviously not playing for the Seminoles, or else he'd be playing in an ACC title game today.
Yeah.
Signed with the Boston Red Sox after being drafted. And kind of how he was discovered was back when he played in the Cape Cod League. 0-2, swinging a knifer foul, first base side. Remains 0-2. He played for the Bourne Braves in the Cape back in 2022. And that's obviously one of the cream of the crops in the Cape Cod League. Anywhere you play up there, it's fantastic. It gets you the exposure you'd like to see. But when you play up there, it sets yourself up to play professional baseball. Throw to first is not there. Head first slide back in for Taylor Jr., should say Garcia, excuse me. And Taylor, you look at what he did in the Cape. Put up fine numbers, but again, the experience of playing up there, going back to JUCO, putting up the numbers he did, 0-2, swinging a chopper up the middle. Nunez back in, steps on second, throw to first, and did we get a foul ball? Yes, we did. And that's a break for the Salem Red Sox as it hit off the front foot of Marvin Alcantara. Because that would have been a twin killer with ease.
How did that hit off of his foot?
And deflect that far away?
I don't think it did because they're giving Garcia second.
They call a balk then, maybe? I believe they called a balk then. So that sets up the Red Sox, runner in scoring position with 1 down. No balls and 2 strikes on Alcantara. Winds and fires. Misses high and away, 1-2. So Nelly Taylor commits to Florida State, signs with the Red Sox, and he's making the most of his opportunities so far. Now flirting with a .300 average in his first season of affiliated baseball. And, Sox prospects list him as an elite defender. We've seen that. 1-2. Swing and a pop-up foul, first base side. Staying alive is Alcantara. We've seen that. Made 2 leaping grabs out and right so far this series, crashing up against the wall. Also has that plus speed. Was 31-37 in stolen bases back in college. And that's another big area of his game. But he always kind of grew up with maybe a little bit of a disadvantage. 1-2. Swinging a chopper, left side. Jaworski fields on a hop, throw to first across the diamond. It's not in time. So an infield single for Alcantara. Moving to third is Garcia. And the Sox have runners at the corners with 1 down.
One of those slow rollers, Carter, that it's just so impossible to get it to first in time. Good play by Jaworski, but not enough time to deal with, especially with how speedy Marvin Alcantara truly is.
So here's Encarnacion. Starting first baseman today for Salem. First and third 1 down, righty on righty matchup. So he grew up maybe with a tad bit of a disadvantage. We mentioned He's from Clearwater. Okay, he went to college in Winter Haven, Florida. First pitch, breaking ball in their first strike, 0-1. About 50 miles outside of Orlando. Well, when Nellie Taylor Jr. was 5 years old, he was diagnosed with a rare kidney cancer. He was not allowed to play contact sports growing up. He still can't take certain things today because of his immune system, I would assume. 0-1, swinging a tipper back to the screen, 0-2. So you're already working with that. Then you get to your junior year of high school. He tears his labrum, which when you tear your labrum playing baseball, that can take you out for almost a full season, particularly with a high school schedule. Still finds his way to college ball, and here he is in the Red Sox organization. 0-2, swinging a fly ball. Down the left field line, Cesar Hernandez on the run. He makes the catch in foul ground for out number 1, but tagging from third, Garcia. He'll score with these, and it's now a 2-1 ball game here in Salem.
Yeah, good piece by Encarnacion. He's homered earlier this series. Cranked one pretty good, left side. Better play by Hernandez, but deep enough to score Garcia, and much needed run for the Sox here in the bottom of the second.
And check that was out number 2 by Cesar Hernandez, making the grab. But the Sox are on the board, and here's Daniel McElvany, the starting catcher. Off of first is Marvin Alcantara. Righty-on-righty matchup to start the AB. As he winds and fires, misses high and away, 1-0. Daniel McElvany so far this week, 225. Back on Friday, that was kind of his coming out game here in Salem. You look at what he's done. And on Friday night, go ahead 2-run double. That was back in the 8th, 1-0. Strike on the outer half, 1-1. 2-run double, put the Red Sox ahead. I was back in the home half of the 8th, made it a 6-5 ball game, but he also homered for the first time this season earlier in the contest. 1-1, breaking ball low and away, moves the count to 2-1. And now with your big guns at the top of the order, and with the middle of the order being guys like Encarnacion and Daniel McElvany, the Red Sox, it kind of feels like they found something here in Salem. 2-1, just misses low and outside. 92 miles an hour, and it did miss the outer edge. Moves the count to 3-1. Just in case, Stanley Tucker's on deck. Starting second baseman. 3-1. Here's a strike, outer half. 94-mile-per-hour fastball, and the count runs full. So that releases Alcantara, who can run off of first. Base it in the gap here. Oh, we could have a tie ball game up at 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He winds and fires. Misses high and outside, and a 2-out walk. So all of a sudden, first and second, 2 down for the Salem Red Sox, and here's Tucker, who starts at second base today. Stanley Tucker, too. He's a JUCO guy, much like Nellie Taylor Jr. Now, he did play at the Power 5 level before being drafted by the Red Sox in the 19th round a season ago. Proud of the Texas A&M Aggies. First pitch from the stretch. There's a strikeout or half, counts 0-1. We were listening on the way home the other day to a big league game, and it was the Yankees-Padres, and we said, there's a random big league game on. And that was a good one. Juan Soto's return to San Diego. And Justin Shackle, who now does the play-by-play for Yankees radio, they were joking about Texas A&M not knowing what the A&M stood for, per se. 0-1, swinging a chopper foul. Little excuse me swing down the third base line.
What is it? Is it agricultural?
And mechanical.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would probably be my guess, I guess.
Obviously got to play in the SEC for one of the powers and, quite frankly, one of the best fan bases in all of college baseball. 0-2. High and away, 1-2. Key piece on that Aggies team last year, they went to the Stanford Regional Final out in Palo Alto, California. Now finds himself in Salem, Virginia after playing 8 games here in Salem a season ago.
Probably feels a little different this time of year.
Yes. 1-2. Breaking ball. Got him for strike 3, outer half. It took Robert Bonet a minute to ring him up, but he does on the outside corner, and it did catch the zone according to TrackMan. So the Sox leave 2 runners on, but they do get a run. Sac fly off the bat of Riley Encarnacion, and to the third we go in Salem, 2-1. The Sox trail. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
To the third we go at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 2-1, the Red Sox trail the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. Third inning of work for the right-hander Luis Cohen, as back to the top we go for Chase Jaworski, Homer Ochoa Jr., and Kenny Gomez, 1, 2, 3 in the Woodpeckers lineup. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Sunday afternoon. I'll tell you what, we came into this ballgame, it was 84 degrees, already a little bit humid. It rained for about 10 minutes, maybe. Came down pretty hard, still stayed pretty sun-splashed, but nonetheless, with the rain coming through, as here's the first pitch as he winds and fires, misses in the dirt, it's 1-0. With the rain coming through, I don't know if you can sense it, it's gotten that much more muggy and humid outside.
Oh, I can sense it.
It has that swampy type of air feel.
That's what's going on. It's gross.
1-0. Slider that sweeps on the outer half, and it just missed the outside corner, makes it 2-0.
And we've officially decided, Carter, it's a 2 Celsius kind of day.
It's a 2 Celsius kind of day. Here at the ballpark, 2 balls, no strikes. He kicks and deals. Here's a strike outside corner, 91 mile per hour outer half, and it's 2-1.
It's funny how you have your go-to things every day. Like, you always eat at the same time before the game. I always crack a Celsius right before the pregame show. Kind of have your, not even rituals, it's just your routine more than anything.
2 balls and a strike on Chase Jaworski. He led off the game with a double back in the first. And the pitch. High and tight fastball, 3-1. Jaworski, the 30th best prospect in the Astros organization. That double was a line drive down the first baseline that got past Encarnacion and rolled all the way into the corner. He later scored the first run, 3-1. There's a strikeout or half. Went fastball again, and, you know, Robert Bonet's being consistent on the outside corner today. That's probably a good way to put it. Now, maybe a little bit generous towards the pitcher, but it's consistent, and that's all you can ask for. 3 balls, 2 strikes, kicks and deals. Swinging a line drive, straight away center to his right jaw, hunt run Garcia, and he makes the grab ahead high for out number 1.
I told you, Carter, you can't hit on him. I mean, he covers so much distance out there in center field. Another good play by Jostingson Garcia.
No doubt about that. Here's Ochoa Jr. Starting right fielders 0 for 1 on the day, I should say. Bounced out back in the first. First pitch from Cohen as he winds and fires. Breaking ball low and away. 1-0. Yeah, back in the first, it was that little swinging bunt, dribbler down the first base line, and Luis Cohen able to scoop it up and flip to Encarnacion down at first. 1-0. Swinging a tipper back to the screen. Evens up the count at 1-1. And I'll tell you what, too. Again, we touched on this during the pregame. It feels like today is going to be one of those days, and now with the warm weather, where this could be a high-scoring game. If you're Fayetteville, 1-1, breaking ball low and outside, skips in the dirt, moves the count to 2-1. If you're Fayetteville, you have got to keep on adding runs. You know, you get the 2 in the first, and they know that for sure. But we saw yesterday it got to 7-7 real quickly later in the 7th. 2-1. Swinging a pop-up down the first base line. It will fall foul, and it evens up the count of 2-2. Kenny Gomez, the center fielder's on deck. And also, if you missed it, Luis Cohen on the bump. 21st birthday in the house. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He winds and fires. Swing and a pop-up foul back to the netting. And Ochoa stays alive. We saw the other day when Nazan Zenatello turned 19. He got a shout-out in the ballpark during our birthday shout-outs. I would imagine maybe that could be in the cards for Mr. Cohen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he winds and fires. Swing and a knifer foul down the first base line. And once again, Ochoa, he works a nice AB. We've seen it all week long.
Had a productive week. In the mix for sure. Yesterday had a 2-hit day.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Long looking. And he kicks and deals. Swinging a line drive. Into right. Miguel Blaze is there. Makes the leaping grab for out number 2. Well, back-to-back plays on the move in the outfield. Jostinson Garcia and Miguel Blaze. 2 up, 2 down. And here's Kenny Gomez.
Yeah, that thing just kept moving, Carter. Had a lot of carry. Blaze kind of came in on it and then had to range back a little bit further and leapt into the air to make the snag. But nice play. 2 away.
98 off the bat. But Miguel Blaze rocking those yellow spikes. Made the catch. First pitch. Swing and a knifer foul down the third base line. Count starts at 0-1.
That's just disrespectful. They got Kenny Gomez walking out to fruit salad by the Wiggles.
So is his name Kenny who sings it, I assume?
Maybe that's the reason.
0-1. Breaking ball low and in. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Now they always do something goofy.
Yeah.
For the opposing
There's got to
team.
be some sort of connection. Like, it can't be that random per se.
Do you think they have enough time to think of it?
I don't know.
They might.
1-1. Swinging a chopper foul, first base side. Moves the count to a ball and 2 strikes. I don't know. I mean, like, Stephen Langdon and Will Howe, I mean, they get in here pretty early in the morning.
They do.
Stephen comes in about in between 9 and 9:30 every single day. Will around 11. 1-2. Just misses low and inside. 82-mile-per-hour slider, and it's 2-2.
Also about 5 minutes before first pitch.
No, about 3 hours before first pitch. Nice little balance. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He kicks and deals. Misses low and outside. Count runs full. Just in case, Juan Santander is on deck, the designated hitter. Yeah, no, there is some attention to detail here at the ballpark, that's for sure. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He winds and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow left. Moving back Antonio Anderson. And the left fielder Taylor calls him off to make the grab for out number 3. So 3 putouts in the outfield. Is a 3 up, 3 down frame. Into the home half of the third. We go in Salem 2-1. The Sox trail. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching to Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the third at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 2-1 the Fayetteville Woodpeckers on top of the Salem Red Sox. As we go back to the top of the order, Nazan Zenatello Listen real closely. Nazan Zenatello, Antonio Anderson, and Miguel Blaze lead us off. Third inning of work for the right-hander, and that is Julio Marte. So far, he's been pretty good for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. You look at what he's done so far. Giving up just that one run. 2 hits. And now the second time through the order as Zenatello digs in from the right side. Now for Nazan Zenatello, a former third-round pick and the 8th best prospect in the Red Sox organization, still yet to record a base hit since his return from the IL. But that's going to come in a matter of time, right? I mean, before he went on the IL, this guy was 6 for 17, hitting above 412 to start the season. First pitch, he winds and fires. Just misses, low and outside, 1-0. 92 miles an hour on the outer half. And Zenatello's ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Right back to work, he kicks and deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike inner half, and that was a beautiful pitch. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Really was a lot of lateral movement on that slider that came back in.
Zenatello struck out in the first, 1-1. A breaking ball sizzles on the inner half, just misses. It's 2-1. Nazan Zenatello just turned 19 years old 3 days ago here in Salem, 2-1. Swinging a lifter, straightaway center, moving back Kenny Gomez towards the wall, and he will make the grab head high just in front of the track for out number 1.
103 off the bat, hit it 384. Fortunately to dead center, and to clear that wall dead center, Will Cole was saying with a 26-foot wall and 401 at the American flag, you got to hit it.
Yeah.
About 430 feet to clear.
Didn't think it was out off the bat. Thought it may have had a shot to clank off the wall. And Gomez races back to make the play. Here's Antonio Anderson. First pitch. Breaking ball outer half. It's 0-1. Caught a strike by Robert Bonet. And, you know, it feels like Marte is mixing it up nicely. The breaking ball, the slider, the fastball. 0-1. He kicks and deals. And the dirt it goes, 1-1. But yeah, Zenatello, well, anytime you can hit it 103 off the bat, the guys in Boston are going to like that. That's the metrics that they enjoy. What maybe earns some guys some promotions at times in certain situations. 1-1. Winds and fires. Breaking ball high and away, sails to the backstop, and it moves the count to 2-1.
I mean, we've said it so many times, but that's basically what happened with Roman Anthony last year. He was only hitting about 220 down here in Salem, but all the advanced metrics were there, got the call up.
2-1. He swings, rips it, right center field. Ochoa to his right, has room, and will make the head-high catch for out number 2.
Just under that one, 99 off the bat. Hair underneath it. And again, Anthony left here with 1 home run, hitting 220 in about a 2-month span.
Yeah.
Went up and ended up with 12 homers on the season.
You're talking about who? I'm sorry?
Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony, yep. Bobblehead day the other day in Salem. Or sorry, yes. Bobblehead day the other day in Salem.
Bob Ross bobblehead.
Yep.
On Art Appreciation Day here in Salem.
There's Miguel Blaze. First pitch, righty-on-righty matchup. He waves and misses at a breaking ball down and in, 0-1. Blaze flew out to left back in the first as the rain started to tsunami down, if you will, on Salem Memorial Ballpark.
Tsunami.
0-1. A breaking ball inner half just misses. It's 1-1. Came down pretty hard there for about 8 to 10 minutes, I'd want to say. We closed the windows up here for the first time all year.
Yep.
1 ball, 1 strike. And he curls and unfurls. Swing and a miss. Went right back to the breaking ball inside, 1-2.
That's 3 consecutive. You got to think he mixes it up. Fastball high and away.
Fastball high and away. Ahead in the count, 1-2. I can see that.
Getting to chase. Tell you what, that's Miguel's pitch to hit, though. Give it to him.
1-2. And the dirt it goes. 2-2. 1 slider at 86.
Yeah, well, we know nothing.
Blaze, the 4th best prospect in the Red Sox organization. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Long looking. And he kicks and deals. Swinging a bouncer. Left side, that's a fair ball. Luciano Gloves. Throws to first. It will be not in time. It 2-hopped Carrillo down at first, and Blaze's speed beats it out for an infield single. That was barely a fair ball, too.
I think it might have hit the bag, the way it took a hop.
Potentially.
it took an interesting hop up to Luciano. Did a good job snaring it, but yeah, just didn't have enough oomph on the throw.
Let's see.
Two-hopper.
Chopper. Oh. Wow. Two-hopped in the mid of Korea. Infield single for Blaze. Extends his hitting streak and his on-base streak, by the way. Hitting streak up to 11. On-base streak up to 20. First pitch to Justinson Garcia, and stepping off is the right-hander, Marte. So we'll reset. That's pretty significant, too. Yes, the 11-game hitting streak is very impressive, but a 20-game on-base streak is also insane. First pitch, he swings and misses, nothing in one. Garcia with a base knock back in the second. He punched a single through the right side. Ended up scoring later in the frame. Sox's lone run in the contest. 0-1. He swings and bounces it foul, third base side. Quickly 0-2. I'll tell you what, I would love to see at some point the replay as a whole, because I thought for just a second the ball was going to trickle foul, but Luciano, clearly a fair ball down the line. Throw's just not there. No balls, 2 strikes, and Justinson calls time. Never fails, right? 0-2 with 2 outs. You got your timeout, use it. It's like your use it or lose it timeout in basketball.
Right.
0-2. Off of first is Miguel Blaze. He can run if a ball's in the gap. And the pitch. Sails low and in, 1-2. Dancing out of the way of that one was Garcia. And just in case, Ellie Taylor Jr. awaits in the on-deck circle. 1-2. Long looking. He kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3. So Garcia K's, and to the 4th we go in Salem. 2-1. The Woodpeckers on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300-plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
To the 4th we go at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 2-1, the Fayetteville Woodpeckers on top of the Salem Red Sox. And taking over in the middle frames on play-by-play duties, here is Mr. Giovanni Heater.
I appreciate it, Carter. 2-1. Fayetteville leads it here on a very muggy afternoon for baseball in Salem. 3 hits for the Red Sox, 2 hits for the Woodpeckers. Luis Cohen maintaining the mound for the Sox, and on the other side, the Woodpeckers ready to go. 4, 5, 6 in the batting order. Juan Santander has already singled once today. Cesar Hernandez and Oliver Carrillo. From the right side, Juan Santander digs in a base hit in his first at-bat. That was in the first inning. 2 runs came across in the first inning for the Woodpeckers. They lead it 2-1. First offering, fisted off foul into the seats right side. Quickly, he's down 0-1. 261 hitter with 4 homers on the year and 16 runs batted in. Ended the game on the hill yesterday. The 0-1. Swing at a lifter right side. Tailing foul into the seats. 0-2. The first baseman was put in to pitch in extra innings. And Carter, you and I sat here and we just said to each other, okay, clearly some sort of background in pitching. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a drive, deep left field. Going back, it's Taylor, and he watches it over the fence. 3-1. the Woodpeckers on top. A solo blast and the second hit of the day for Juan Santander.
Well, he does it all, right? Can pitch, can play the field, and he homers once again. That's his third extra base hit in the last 2 games.
Maybe they got to look into making him a two-way guy. Brings up Cesar Hernandez, the left fielder. Nobody out, nobody on. He sack flied out to right his first time up, brought in a run. The second of 2. First offering, and he looks at a fastball that runs high. The count now 1-0. Righty on lefty matchup now for the left fielder in Hernandez. 19th best prospect in the Houston Astros organization. The 1-0. Swinging a chopper right into his right leg, and it's 1-1. Hernandez yesterday did not tally a hit in the 8-7 Fayetteville win. Was aboard with an error. Did have a sacrifice fly yesterday to bring in a run. Day before that, didn't tally a hit either, as he tips another one foul, 1-2. Last hit was in the 10-1 win for Salem. That was back on Thursday. That came in the second inning. Here we are, top of 4, the 1-2. A line drive out into left field, tailing foul. 1-2 it stays for Cesar Hernandez.
Oh, now if you're Luis Cohen, you got to kind of quiet the damage here. Yeah, give up the solo shot. Okay, no harm, no foul. Just got to bear down low and not allow another run in this frame. You're still down 2, and the Red Sox have, as we've touched on, been swinging a hot stick as of late. So you feel pretty good about your chances to put up at least 3 runs, but you got to keep it right here for now.
The now 21-year-old and Luis Cohen. Happy birthday to him. Takes a long look in. Winds and fires the 1-2. Breaking ball tipped back foul. And we'll do it again at 1-2. Hernandez just 3 hits in the series thus far. Hitless in his last 2 ball games. Oliver Carrillo on deck. Wainer Luciano in the hole. The 1-2. Swinging a chopper right back up the middle. Charging ahead, Tucker from second. Short throw to first is not in time. Infield single for Cesar Hernandez. Back-to-back knocks to start out the 4th. One of them a solo blast from Juan Santander, and now a runner at first. Off a base hit from Cesar Hernandez. 4th hit of the day for the Woodpeckers. Brings up Oliver Carrillo.
Oh, man, it just seems like Favo's making things happen at the right time again. You get the solo shot. You get the bloop and the blast, if you will, so far in this inning.
Runner off of first. Nobody out. 3-1 lead for the Woodpeckers. Pick off the first, and a head first slide. Hernandez in there safely. You know, Carter, this game just feels like a must-win for the Sox, right? Because you come into today after letting things get away yesterday. Let's be honest. You had a 7-1 lead. First offering, Carrillo takes a fastball high, 1-0. The Woodpeckers come back. They end up winning it in extras last night. And you really were a couple of plays away from winning the series yesterday with the game left. And now, if you split, that feels like a disappointment. Pick off the first. It trickles away, not far enough for Hernandez to take off. And he stays put at first.
Yeah, and I think, too, it's not a must-win in terms of the standings, per se, right? Like, it is only May 26th. But when you factor in the way the Red Sox have been playing, where they are in the standings, who they have coming up next.
1-0, runner takes off from first. Pitch misses high and in. Throw down to second is off the target. And Alcantara's there to back it up so it doesn't get into center field. It's a stolen base for Cesar Hernandez.
And with where the Red Sox were in the series, that's where it becomes a must-win, right? Like, there are different criterias of must-win. And that's the one it fits in right now. You're in control. You want to be able to take care of 2 games at home. You couldn't do it yesterday. Want to win today before you hit the road for a key 6-game stretch.
2-0 pitch to Carrillo. Called a strike in her half. Hit him with a breaking ball, and the count now 2-1. Well, Lynchburg coming up next week for the Red Sox. Big opportunity there. The Hillcats came in here to Salem. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a chopper, left side foul, 2-2. Came in here to Salem and took 5 of 6 against the Red Sox early on in the season. Lone win for the Sox was on a Thursday. Fitting, they're 3-0. Beermongers don't lose.
That is kind of crazy. And it's also crazy we're going to go into June only having 3 Thursday home games. Doesn't that strike you?
That is weird. You had a 2-week road trip.
Yes.
That definitely.
And the first series was a 3-game set.
2-2. Swinging a pop-up just out of the infield, straight away, center field. Underneath it is Tucker, and the second baseman reels it in for out number 1. Hernandez stays put at second after a base hit and a stolen bag. Carrillo pops out to the second baseman, and there's one gone for Wainer Luciano. Luciano, the 18th best prospect in the Houston Astros organization. You got 3 of the top 30 featured in the lineup pretty much every night this week for the Woodpeckers. And Jaworski, Hernandez, Luciano. 205 hitter with 2 homers and 13 ribbies on the year. The first offering. He swings, drives the ball high into the air, into the gap, right center field. Charging underneath it, Miguel Blaze. And the 4th best prospect for the Red Sox is able to dial in for out number 2.
2-week pop-ups, you'll take that for sure. Trying to keep this at a 3-1 ball game. And now Nunez, who has been in and out of the lineup at times throughout the series, who also has a homer in this series.
Did you see him he's trying to tap the dirt off his feet and kind of fumbled his bat there a little bit.
Took a spill, if you will.
Taps the bat on home plate, a sign of the cross, a couple of windmills, and rested on his left shoulder. Righty on lefty matchup, runner off of second, 2 gone. Top of the 4th, the first pitch. A sizzling fastball at 92. Outer half, called a strike, 0-1. Yeah, Nunez had a decent week. Got that batting average up to 232. Played about 3 of the 6 games for the Woodpeckers. 0-1 offering. Swinging a dribbler right side. Scooped up by Tucker. A fire to first in time for out number 3. Tucker's been busy, responsible for recording 2 of the outs in the 4th, but Juan Santander starts the inning off with a blast. A solo homer over the left field fence, and he puts Fayetteville in front 3-1. Home half of 4 on tap after this. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season. Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the 4th on a Sunday here in Salem, 3-1. Fayetteville on top. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you as the Sox ready to go 5, 6, 7 in the batting order. Nelly Taylor Jr., Marvin Alcantara, and Fraley Encarnacion. Fayetteville on the other side. Juan Santander, the designated hitter in the cleanup spot. He delivered with his second hit in as many at-bats of the ball game. A solo homer over the left field fence to put Fayetteville in front 3-1. First pitch, and Nelly Taylor Jr. looks at a breaking ball below the knees. 1-0. Julio Marte maintains the mound for the Woodpeckers in his 4th inning of work. The tall righty kicks and delivers the 1-0. Breaking ball in there this time for a strike inside corner, 1-1. Nelly Taylor Jr. 9-game hitting streak turned into 10 today. Here's the 1-1. Misses downstairs with a 92-mile-an-hour heater, and it's 2-1. If he can drive in a hit, it'd be number 10 in 10 games for Nelly Taylor. 2 balls and a strike to pitch. Fastball runs high, 3-1. 3 consecutive multi-hit games for the Polk State Junior College alum. 3-1 offering. Misses inside, ball 4, and he works a 5-pitch walk to lead off in the 4th.
He gets on base again, and you like to see that. Marvin Alcantara, who had a single his last time up, now gets an opportunity.
Alcantara base hit in the 2nd. He was stranded at second base. Red Sox scored their lone run of the ball game in that 2nd inning. Justin Garcia led off the frame with a base hit, and a sacrifice fly from Fraley Encarnacion brought him in to score. Pick off to first, head first slide for Nelly Taylor, and he's in there safely. Marvin Alcantara, 190 hitter, a homer and 12 ribbies on the year for the Sox. Had a base hit in the 8th yesterday, part of that weird frame. First pitch, and he looks at a breaking ball downstairs for a strike, throw off to first, and a head first slide. Taylor Jr. beats it safely. It's 1-0.
And you see the catcher there, Will Bush, getting a little aggressive, knowing that Nelly Taylor Jr. can move. Again, mentioned it early on, has the elite speed, 31-37 last season in college. So far this year, we've seen him swipe some bags. Saw him swipe one 2 days ago, back on Friday.
And the pitch, swing and a miss. I thought, yeah, there it is. The scoreboard adjusted. That's 0-2. Because I could have sworn I heard a strike call.
Yes.
But looked at the scoreboard and it said 1-0. Marvin Alcantara down, no balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner off of first. Bottom of the 4th in Salem. Sox trail by a pair. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a rocket left field, and it is just foul by about 2 feet.
Yeah, just foul, and definitely broke his bat on that one.
Yeah, you heard it.
Splinters it in 2. I wonder what they do with the broken bats here. I want to say some teams auction them off.
Probably. You'd think so. As he grabs a new twig, retires the navy blue and goes with the blondie.
Yeah, different color on that one. Do you remember? Oh, you didn't go. I forgot. Actually, I'll get to this story in a minute.
Runner off of first. No balls, 2 strikes for Marvin Alcantara. Nobody out here in the home half of 4. Marte deals 0-2. Misses downstairs with a breaking ball, 1-2.
So, do you remember? I know you didn't go because you were prepping for the game. When we were in Louisville doing Virginia Tech Louisville football. Well, it was a group of about 8 of us, sports media kids at Virginia Tech.
1-2. He ducks away from a fastball high and in. It gets away on a wild pitch. Nelly Taylor is placed into scoring position at second.
So, about 8 of us went, because we were in Louisville, to the Louisville Slugger Museum in downtown Louisville. And to any baseball fans out there, which I would assume most of you all listening and watching are, I would 100% recommend going to the Louisville Slugger Museum.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Misses down and away, full count for Marvin Alcantara. Yeah, one of my biggest regrets is not doing
Well,
that.
we'll go again. We went for basketball this year.
We went to
Louisville twice this year.
Yeah, and it is not close.
No.
It's a good 6 to 7 hour drive.
No, in the middle of nowhere, too.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with that slider. 1 gone. Runner on second, Nelly Taylor Jr. after his walk and wild pitch advancement.
Well, and what's so great about it is you get to see the creation of how wooden bats that are supplied to major league organizations are made.
Right.
You go through the process of seeing where they cut down the trees from, how they first mold them, how they paint them. They show you the whole process. You walk literally through a factory.
First pitch to Fraley Encarnacion. Line drive up the middle. Smoke through for a base hit. Nelly Taylor Jr. hauls around third. The throw home. Not in time. RBI single for Fraley Encarnacion, and the lead has been cut down to 1.
107 off the bat for Encarnacion. No doubt about that, it was going to get through, and all of a sudden the Sox strike right back.
And how important was that wild pitch, Carter? Because I'll tell you what, Nelly Taylor Jr., he's faster than most cats in that clubhouse, but he's not scoring from first.
No.
3-2 the new score here in Salem. Bottom of the fourth, just one gone for Daniel McKelveny. Did not play yesterday, but his last time in had quite a ball game. His best of the year. First offering, and he looks at a breaking ball downstairs, 1-0. A home run in the third inning. This was 2 nights back. In an 8-6 Red Sox come-from-behind win. Home run in the third, a walk in the fifth, and a 2-run scoring double in the eighth. The 1-0 called a strike at the knees. 92-mile-an-hour fastball evens it up 1-1. That eighth inning for the Sox was a 4-run inning that jolted them back in front, and they never looked back. Second come-from-behind win of the week. 1-1 to McKelveny. Misses high with a fastball, 2-1. Carter, you were a little surprised yesterday that they didn't put him back in the lineup to kind of ride the hot hand there.
Just because he had a big 2-hit day the night before, 2-run double, the homer as you just alluded to, that's pretty much why. I get, why Montero's got to get in there as well.
2-1 offering. Called his strike. 92 on a fastball that plucks the outside corner, 2-2.
But back in there today?
No doubt about it. Runner off of first for the Red Sox. It's Fraley Encarnacion following his RBI single. What a week he has had. That's now 13 hits in his last 13 days with a hit in his last 14 appearances. 2-2 to McKelveny. Swing and a chopper, broken bat up the middle, could be 2. Nunez picks it up and flips it to first in time for 1. That's the second out as Encarnacion moves to second. Just so much of a slow roller on the broken twig. Not enough time for 2.
No, that's exactly right. Second broken bat of the inning. Encarnacion, by the way, both RBIs in this one. Sac fly.
Yeah? What a week. What a couple of weeks he has had, matter of fact. Brings up Stanley Tucker in the 9-hole for the Red Sox. Runner in scoring position. 2 gone, trailing by a run. First pitch. And it's taken down and away, 1-0. Tucker hitting just 119. Has 4 RBI on the season. Struck out looking his first time up this afternoon. Long look in here for Julio Marte. He gathers to the belt. And the tall righty glances to second. Kicks and deals, 1-0. Swinging a chopper, left side foul, 1-1. Well, Carter, Salem is second to last in the Carolina League with runners in scoring position. They are hitting as a team .212. Looking to break through a little bit here. They've been much better this week. They really have in situational hitting.
They certainly have. And, we just saw it just a minute ago with Encarnacion. And again, every single time that one team really has drawn ahead so far this series, the other one always seems to bounce right back. And another big shot for Salem here in Stanley Tucker.
1-1 to Tucker. Breaking ball down and away, 2-1. Stanley Tucker in there yesterday for the Sox. Didn't register a hit, but walked twice. Came around to score after being aboard via an error. Had 2 strikeouts. And standing off the rubber and picking off to second is Marte in there safely. Fraley Encarnacion, who stands off of second after his RBI single. Sox have tallied a run here in the bottom of the fourth to make it a 3-2 ball game. Trying to find the equalizer here. 2 balls and a strike, 2 gone. The pitch. And Tucker looks at a breaking ball downstairs, 3-1. Oh, if you can flip it back to the top of the order, too, that's your heart of the lineup. Arguably the most impressive top 5 that we have seen all year long, period. 3-1 to the former Aggie. Swing and a miss. 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Fills it up, 3-2.
Yeah, I wanted all of that one. Oh, now sets up an interesting possibility for the right-hander Marte. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Do you go with something similar? Do you spike one in the dirt, try to get him to fish?
Big pitch here in the bottom of the fourth. The payoff. Swinging a chopper right side of the infield. Nunez on top of it, fires to first in time for out number 3. Boy, the way that they had just ever so slightly shifted to the left in the infield, you thought that might have a chance. But a slow roller on 3 hops into the mitt of Nunez. He makes the play, and the Red Sox strand a runner in Encarnacion in scoring position. Nevertheless, they tally one in the bottom of the 4th off that RBI single from Encarnacion, and they make it a 1-run game. 3-2 Fayetteville on top. We go to the top of the 5th after this in Salem.
Hey, Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 5th on a muggy Sunday afternoon here in Salem. The Red Sox trail the Fayetteville Woodpeckers by a run. It is 3-2. New pitcher on the hill for the Red Sox to enter the 5th inning here, and that means the day for Luis Cohen on his 21st birthday has come to a close, and the Red Sox go out there with Michael Sansone, the 24-year-old lefty. Sansone, a Cheshire, Connecticut native, played his college ball at Fairfield. I would say, Carter, statistically the most impressive bullpen arm that the Red Sox have to offer. Will Bush stands in for the Peckers. First pitch on the way, and he swings and misses at an 81-mile-an-hour off-speed. Outer corner, 0-1.
And he didn't sign with Boston until April of this year. Former Tampa Bay Ray farmhand, pitched for the Charleston River Dogs in the league last year.
Sansone deals 0-1. Swing and a miss again. Got him with that off-speed at 80 this time. Same pitch, same spot. Quickly, Will Bush in the 9-hole, down 0-2. 9-1-2 due up for Fayetteville. Will Bush flew out to center field his first time up. As Sansone gathers it at the bell. Antsy on the hill. Brings the mitt to his face. Kicks and deals. The 0-2. Looping curveball misses down and in, and it's 1-2. Sansone, a 2-0 win-loss record. He's pitched in 4 games. Has not started a game. Does own 1 save for the Sox. 13 total innings. A 0.69 ERA. Sub-1. The 1-2. Fastball, swing and a miss. Got him to chase high, and there's one gone with a strikeout here in the 5th.
Oh, you almost knew that was coming. 2 breaking balls and then went with the heater. Getting Bush to swing and miss. Now you got to deal with the top, but Michael Sansone, to your point, has always done a nice job out of the bullpen this year for Salem. Been one of the more unsung heroes for the Red Sox this year.
There's Chase Jaworski, top of the order. First pitch to the lefty, and a breaking ball. Misses inside at 79 on the gun. 1-0. Well, Jaworski's been busy today, and truly all week. 30th best prospect in the Houston Astros organization. Had a double to start. That was in the first. The 1-0. Looping curveball outside. 2-0. Came around to score. Brought in on a sacrifice fly from Cesar Hernandez later on in the frame. He lined out to center field his second time up. He stands 1 for 2. 2-0. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball left right over the heart of the plate. It's 2-1. Sansone coming off the heels of his lengthiest outing of the year, Carter. It was on the road at Augusta. For the first and only time, he went 4 innings. 2 balls and a strike to pitch. Fastball misses down and in. 3-1.
And I could see him being a guy that, Juan Rivera and Liam Carroll say, let's give you an opportunity to start and let Luis Cohen come out of the bullpen. I could easily see that happening sometime soon.
No doubt. Sansone over the head, the 3-1. Breaking ball, fisted back foul, and the count has worked full. Chase Jaworski in the left-handed batter's box for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. So Sansone in that last outing, he goes 4 innings of one-hit baseball. 1 walk. How about this? 7 strikeouts. By far his best outing of the season. Looking to carry that momentum into today. Big Sunday ball game for the Red Sox, looking to clinch the series victory. They trail it 3-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. 1 gone, nobody on. Full count for Chase Jaworski. Sansone brings home the payoff pitch. Fastball cranked foul right side, and we'll do it again at 3-2.
Jaworski always works in nice AB. Saw the double earlier. Even his last at-bat was a 6 or 7 pitch AB. Doesn't go down easily, no doubt about that, and that's what makes also a good leadoff hitter.
Payoff again. Oh, he plunked him with a fastball on the left shoulder, and Jaworski takes off the elbow guard, tosses the accessories, and trots off to first base. So a runner on first now for Fayetteville with 1 gone in the top of the 5th inning. 4 hits for each team, a 3-2 lead for the Woodpeckers. And that is the first base runner surrendered by Michael Sansone. Here's Neomar Ochoa Jr. The righty is in, first offering. And a fastball called a strike high in the zone, 0-1. Neomar Ochoa Jr. 0 for 2 today. Ground out back to the pitcher and a line out to right field. 0-1. Breaking ball runs high, 1-1. He's elevated his batting average this week up to 250. Had a 2-hit day yesterday for the Woodpeckers. Runner off of first, 1 gone. Sansone offers and picks off the first instead. Head first slide for Jaworski. We reset with a 1-1 count.
Double play ball would be nice in this situation. Ground ball
no
30.
doubt.
You see the second baseman Tucker kind of shifted towards the back of the bag.
Ball and his strike. And the pitch. Fastball. This is smoked. Left field down for a base hit. This could trickle all the way to the wall. Jaworski trips on the second base bag. He does make it standing up to third. Probably would have scored if he didn't have that infraction. And it puts runners on second and third off the double from Neomar Ochoa Jr. That definitely had a chance to score Jaworski. And instead, he's forced to stop at third.
Yeah, I think with his speed, he would have scored for sure. Let's just hope he's okay. Now looks like he is. Now the input, I would think, will come in. By the way, it's the Fishwick 4th inning, so get up and stretch. Fishwick is dedicated to justice in auto accident, medical malpractice, commercial, kitem, and federal criminal cases. Call 540-354-5890 for more information. Fishwick and Associates, lawyers for the people.
There's Kenny Gomez in the left-handed batter's box. Second and third, 1 gone for the Peckers. First pitch, and a breaking ball misses high, 1-0. Shout out to the homies at Fishwick.
Yep. Fishwick 4th inning.
Fishwick 4th inning.
Which, by the way, it's the 5th, but had to still get it in real fast.
3-2, Fayetteville leads it here in Salem. Top of the 5th inning, the 1-0. Breaking ball misses high and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Kenny Gomez so far today, fielder's choice in the first, put him at first base, and he came around to score when it was all said and done, and flew out to left. Lefty on lefty. The 2-0. Fastball cranked into the air, popped up, left side of the infield, now foul territory, and it continues to tail onto the netting. 2-1.
Thought Antonio Anderson may have had a shot for a moment, but ends up falling out of play. Kind of a long sigh of relief for Kenny Gomez.
Big spot in the ball game here. Fayetteville, with 2 outs to play with, have a pair of runners in scoring position. In the heart of the order at the dish. 2-1 pitch. Fastball runs high. Count 3 balls and a strike. Got to throw strikes here, Carter, if you're Sansone in the Sox.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely in this situation. Now, you do have first base open, but you don't want it to get to Juan Santander with the bases juiced after a homer early on.
He swings and lifts the 3-1 into the air, popped up back behind home plate towards us here in the booth, and it clanks down on the concourse. Full count for Kenny Gomez.
Yeah, just beneath us. And a fan's yelling at, I guess it's his daughter, saying, you got to catch it. You got to catch it. It was right there.
3-2. And this might have hit him high and in. I believe it did. And that loads the bases. Second hit by pitch of the frame, as well as a double from Neomar Ochoa Jr. And every duck on the pond here for the Woodpeckers with one gone in the top of the fifth.
Well, now you can at least, you can hope to spin a double play ball. And you can with Juan Santander at the plate. But he's a presence. Now up to 268 on the year, that leads the team. He singled earlier on. And he has the home run, a very powerful piece in the middle of this Woodpeckers lineup. Not exactly the situation you want to be in if you're Michael Sansone, but the double play ball is in effect, and obviously you want to roll it here in this situation.
The Fayetteville Woodpeckers are 5th best in the league in hitting with the bases loaded. They hit 263 with everybody on the pond. 57 total at-bats has resulted in 15 total hits. Bases juiced here, one gone, 3-2 lead for the Peckers in the top of the fifth. First offering, and Juan Santander looks at a breaking ball down and away. He sealed the deal yesterday on the hill. Can he really crack this game open here in the fifth inning for Fayetteville? Sansone brings it to the belt. Winds and fires the 1-0. Fastball in there for a much-needed strike at the knees. It's 1-1. Salem, on the contrary to that, they're actually the 3rd best team when it comes to hitting with the bases loaded. They tally a 306 mark with everybody on the pond.
That's been a big key to Salem's success recently.
1-1. Fastball misses a hair high. 2-1. Sansone's fastball, Carter, really only topping out max 89 to 90. Does not have a ton on it. More of an off-speed type pitcher. Bases juice. 2 balls and a strike, 1 gone. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. 2-2.
Well, now it sets up a massive pitch. Yes, you want the double play, but a strikeout here would be equally as important in this situation. And Cesar Hernandez is still a nice threat on deck, but a K here of Santander would be absolutely gargantuous.
Deuce is wild. Here's the pitch. Fastball cranked back up the middle. Could be 2. Tucker Glove steps on second. Fire to first in time. The double play to end the inning and hold them scoreless. Bases loaded with 1 gone. No problem for the Sox. Michael Sansone and Stanley Tucker deliver. And this game is still within a run heading to the home half of the fifth. We step aside. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the fifth on a huge Sunday here in Salem. Red Sox looking for the series victory over the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. On the other side, Fayetteville looking for the split. Bottom of the fifth, 3-2 lead for Fayetteville. Red Sox looking to claw their way back. Scored a run in the fourth inning to make it a one-run ball game. RBI single off the barrel of Fraley Encarnacion. And then the defense stepped up. It looked dicey for a minute. Michael Sansone in his first inning of work. He loaded the bases, a pair of hit-by pitches and a double. Had everybody on, and then Stanley Tucker delivers. A ground ball up the middle. He turns it into two. An inning-ending double play brings us to the home half of the fifth. Top of the order for the Sox, 1-2-3. First pitch to Nazan Zanatello, and he looks at a fastball downstairs, 1-0. Second round pick for the Red Sox from a year ago. Eighth best prospect in the organization. The 1-0 pitch is on the way. He barely lifts the bat off his shoulder and looks at a fastball outer corner for a strike. It's 1-1. Still Julio Marte manning the mound. On the other side for the Woodpeckers, he kicks and deals. The 1-1 offering. Swinging a dribbler into the mitt of Bush in an unlucky 1-2.
Nazan Zanatello still seeking his first base hit since returning from the IL. Over 2 days, as you alluded to, but hit one of the wall his last time up, essentially, with the warning track, if you will, out to straightaway center.
1-2 pitch. Misses down and away with a slider, 2-2. And yet, despite being hitless this week in 3 ball games, Carter, he's still hitting .269.
Yeah.
It just goes to show how red hot he was out of the gate. 2-2 offering. Check swing, pitch misses down and away, breaking ball once more, and it's filled up 3-2. Now, that being said, he has worked a handful of walks this week. Disciplined at the plate at times, but higher strikeout numbers this week. Payoff pitch to Nazan Zanatello. Misses downstairs, ball 4. And a runner on to lead off here in the home half of the fifth.
You'll take that. Down 1. Just need some base runners. And now you go to your red-hot part of the order with Antonio Anderson and Miguel Blaze. So you like how things set up here if you're the Salem Red Sox, for sure.
Antonio Anderson 0 for 2 today. Pair of flyouts. Righty on lefty matchup for the switch hitter. First pitch. And he just lifts it off his shoulder, looks at a breaking ball downstairs. An appeal. Field umpire in Tyler Green says he didn't go. I'd have to agree.
Yeah.
Barely moved the bat. And it's 1-0. Runner off of first after Zanatello's leadoff walk. 3-2 Red Sox trailing by a run in the home half of the fifth. Nobody out. 1-0 to Anderson. He swings, chops one up the middle. Jaworski backs up, gloves. Short throw to first in time for 1. Zanatello makes it to second, and it puts the runner in scoring position.
Well, you'll take that too, because almost like a bunt in this situation. Could have been a double play ball, but Jaworski, because he had to back up so much, and Nunez was shaded so far over, no shot for them to turn the double play. But the leading runner advances. You retire Antonio Anderson, and now Miguel Blaze a shot.
Miguel Blaze on an 11-game hitting streak now as the first pitch called his strike at the knees, 84-mile-an-hour slider, nothing at 1. Came in on a 10-game hitting streak, now on an 11-game tear, base hit in the third. 4 multi-hit games in the 10-game stretch heading into today. The 0-1 misses downstairs with a fastball, 1-1. That includes 3 home runs, 7 runs batted in, 5 extra base hits. He was hitting just 186 at the end of April. And he's way up now. The 1-1 misses down and out, 2-1. Currently sits at 253 after the base hit earlier today, so he's brought his batting average up. But you tally what he's done in the month of May. He's hitting above 310 this month. Runner off of second, 2 balls at a strike. The pitch, swing at a chopper, left side, backing up, gloving it, Luciano. Fire to first is in time by a step. A one-hopper into the mitt of the covering Carrillo. Zanatello doesn't move from second. And there's 2 gone.
That was a great play by Oliver Carrillo. And a nice play by Luciano down at third. Had to back up to make the grab on a hop, and then the throw a little bit low, and Carrillo scoops it, and that saves a run in all likelihood.
In the cleanup spot, the center fielder, Jostingson Garcia, stands in. 2 gone, runner off of second. Again, we've talked about it. Salem second to last in the league with runners in scoring position. They stranded a runner on second last inning. They did it in the second as well. First pitch, swinging a lace ball left side, scooped on a hop by Luciano at third, and he tags Zanatello on the base path as he was charging from second to third. And that is the final out. Red Sox trail by a run, 3-2. We head to the top of the 6th after this. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 6th here in Salem, 3-2. Fayetteville on top. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you as Fayetteville ready to go 5, 6, 7 in the batting order. Cesar Hernandez, Olivier Carrillo, and Wayner Luciano. 5 hits for the Woodpeckers, just 4 for the Red Sox. Michael Sansone mans the mound in his second inning of work. Last time the Red Sox were up defensively. Bases became loaded with just 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to Hernandez. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 0-1. But the Sox were able to get out of the jam. Bases loaded, 1 out, and an inning-ending double play. On the 4-3. Here's the 0-1. Misses high and in with the breaking ball, and the count now 1-1. As the throw back to Sansone trickles past him and gets nearly to second. A new Pearl. Marvin Alcantara scoops it up and throws the old ball back to the dugout. Cesar Hernandez stands in with a 2.23 batting average. Lefty on lefty, the 1-1. Breaking ball hammered the other way, and a tails foul. 1-2. Hernandez, 1 for 2 today. A base hit in the 4th. Stole a base, was stranded there. But responsible for the sacrifice fly back in the first inning. 1-2 to Hernandez. Breaking ball spiked in the dirt, deflects off the face mask of McAlvany. And the count moves to 2-2. Well, Carter, it's Memorial Day weekend. Salem, Virginia, a veteran town. Of course, behind home plate, you have the very nice momentum for our prisoners of war missing in action as the 2-2 lifted into the air, popped up right side of the infield. Underneath it, Sansone, he's called off, and the third baseman, Antonio Anderson, gathers for out number 1. So I ask you, do you have any Memorial Day weekend traditions? any military in your family? What does Memorial Day mean to you, my friend?
Nothing crazy from a family standpoint, but typically it's a nice weekend, particularly a night like tonight where you grill hot dogs and hamburgers, and you grill out and enjoy an evening out.
First pitch to Oliver Carrillo. He swings, laces a ball straight up the middle, into the gap left center, down for a 1-out base hit. Carrillo stops and retreats to first. And now Fayetteville in business. Here in the top of the 6th, they lead at 3-2.
Hit that ball hard, too. 106 off the bat. We've seen some certainly some hard-hit baseballs throughout this series. But yeah, no, I mean, it's Memorial Day is one of the best weekends of the year, too, if, you're here in the States. Obviously, most people get the Monday off from a work standpoint.
Right.
Just to honor all those that have been lost.
First pitch to Luciano, taken for a strike, inner half on a breaking ball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2, 18th best prospect in the Houston Astros organization. Sansone gathers at the belt, glances to first, and the lefty finds and fires 0-1. Swinging a dribbler right side, and it continues to curl foul. A lot of backspin there off the end of the bat, and it's 0-2.
But it's a great weekend because, I think it's important to remember all those that have been lost out there.
Of course.
Serving our country and what they've done to protect everything that we're able to do. Go to minor league baseball games, work in minor league baseball environments, heck, even just day-to-day life, go to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Runner off of first. 0-2 to Luciano. Fastball, this is hammered right side through the infield for a base hit. And now the Woodpeckers move station to station. Runners on first and second with just one gone. Back-to-back knocks.
With the shift, too, Stanley Tucker was playing close to the second base bag, about as close as you can, really. And no shot to get what would have been could have been a ground ball to second. Luciano's first hit of the day. Well, now if you're the Red Sox, another double play ball would be nice here. That double play ball in the fifth has saved the game to this point.
Yes.
No doubt about that.
It felt like it certainly could have put the Woodpeckers in front a lot more than the one-run lead they have. First pitch misses high and in with a fastball, 1-0. To Alejandro Nunez, the second baseman, who's 0 for 2 in the 8-hole. Long look in for Sansone, who's sort of struggling to throw strikes here, Carter.
Yeah.
Not one of his better outings that we've seen out of him. Coming off a 4-inning, 7-strikeout, 1-hit performance as the 1-0 taken high, 2-0.
But I think so far, even though, obviously we'll see what happens in the sixth, clearly he doesn't have his best stuff, but he's showcasing why he's in the position he's in. Because he doesn't have his best stuff, he's having to bear down and battle. And so far he's been, knock on wood, unscathed if he can get out of this inning.
2-0. Misses high and in. He might have hit a third, and he did. That's 3 hit batsmen against Michael Sansone in 2 innings, and the bases are loaded for the second time with him on the hill in 2 innings.
Well, now you have to have the double play ball. And again, announcer's jinx, that's my fault. Saying, still close to getting out of this one. You hit a batter, and now all of a sudden you're in major trouble here. But be a nice opportunity for a double play ball before you get to the top of the order for sure. And a good candidate with Will Bush at the plate.
Deja vu, first pitch, and he sends a line drive into left field. Hip high grab for Nelly Taylor, and the runners stay put as he cannons it home. A soft liner to shallow left. Nelly Taylor Jr. was there to ring the bell, and the runners have to stay put. That was, besides double play or strikeout, best case scenario.
Yes, and of course it's Nelly Taylor Jr. I don't know if everybody on this team is making that play. And he made it look so nonchalant is what I'm trying to say. Made it look so nonchalantly out left. The throw to home was a little bit offline, but there was no shot that Correa was going to score from third in that situation with the ball so shallow.
Top of the order, Chase Jaworski, a bat that you'd love to have come through right now. First pitch, fastball misses downstairs, 1-0. This kind of starts the heart of the order for Fayetteville, right? Especially in the minors, you see the top of the order be the strongest part. You got Jaworski, Ochoa, both with hits so far today, and a lot throughout the series. The 1-0, breaking ball runs high and in, 2-0. Kenny Gomez hitless today, but then you go Juan Santander cleanup, and he's 2 for 3 with a base hit and a home run. So there is no light ABs here, top of the order for either team. Right?
No, absolutely not.
Bases loaded, 2 gone. 2-0 to Jaworski. And a breaking ball runs high. 3 balls, no strikes. Oh, you can't walk one.
No, you can't issue a free pass.
Trailing,
that was a little high.
Trailing 3-2. Top of the 6th inning, if you're just joining us here in Salem. A muggy Sunday afternoon. Really just feels like a must-win for the Sox in a way. 3-0 pitch. Fastball. He turns away from it high and in. Ball 4 on 4 pitches, and it walks in a run. It's now 4-2. Just can't happen, Carter.
Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal for sure. And now it basically blows this game open to an extent. I actually think, looking at TrackMan, it shows you how close Chase Jaworski is to home plate, because he had to kind of duck out of the way of that one, and that one was a borderline pitch on the inner half of the zone. So it shows you he crowds that plate nicely, and it's worked out to his advantage thus far.
There's Neomar Ochoa Jr., first pitch. Breaking ball called a strike, outer half. 0-1, curled back into the zone off the left arm of Michael Sansone. Bases reloaded, 2 gone, 4-2 lead for Fayetteville. Sansone trying to keep this game within reasonable distance. The 0-1. Fastball fouled back, 0-2.
Nice bounce back so far. I think obviously you would love without the 2-out walk, but if you only give up 1 run in 2 innings with both innings being bases loaded, 1 out, I still think you take that. No doubt about that.
Wonder how long they keep him in there, though. The 0-2. Swing and a lifter, right side, tailing foul into the seats. 0-2 will do it again for Ochoa. He so far today has a double in the 5th. And if Jaworski didn't trip on the second base bag an inning ago, the bases would have never been loaded. He would have scored, and it would have been 4-2 at that point. But he tripped on the second base bag, was forced to stop at third rather than coming around to score. Lefty on righty, bases juiced, 0-2 the count, 2 gone. 2-run lead in the top of the 6th for Fayetteville. Sansone winds and fires, 0-2. Fastball cranked left side of the infield, scooped up by Alcantara. 2 steps, fire to first is low, but in time for out number 3. Good play by Alcantara, better scoop by Encarnacion, and the damage is minimized to just 1 run. Home half of the 6th on tap. It's a 4-2 lead for Fayetteville. Back in a jiff. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
We got the wave going on in the home half of the 6th. 4-2 lead for Fayetteville. Red Sox looking to win their 4th game out of 6 this week if they can come from behind for the 3rd time this series. Sox ready to go 5, 6, 7 in the batting order. Nelly Taylor Jr., Marvin Alcantara, and Fraley Encarnacion. He's Carter Hill. I'm Giovanni Heater. And Carter, Nelly Taylor Jr. digs in a walk and a pop-out so far today. Came around to score in the 4th via Encarnacion's RBI single. He currently has a 9-game hitting streak at risk.
Yes, he does. Hit a couple balls hard earlier today. You like where he's at in the order. A base hit would be huge here for Salem.
First pitch, and he looks at a breaking ball right over the heart of the plate, 0-1. Pitcher on the hill is a righty, tall righty, once again for the Woodpeckers. Ramey Rodriguez, he deals 0-1. Swinging a tipper back into the mitt of Bush, and quickly, Nelly Taylor Jr. down 0-2.
Ramey Rodriguez got the start on Tuesday
Yep.
in the series opener.
The 18-year-old out of Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. 5.79 earned run average. 4 starts and 8 appearances, so kind of does both. Comes out of the pen, starts some ball games for you. 1-1 win-loss record. He winds and fires 0-2. Nearly rings him up with a breaking ball outside, and actually that got in. Kind of a break for Nelly Taylor Jr. And he digs back in with a 1-2 count. 28 strikeouts for Rodriguez. He kicks and deals. 1-2. Swinging a chopper, right side foul. We'll do it again. 28 strikeouts to match his 28 total innings pitched this season.
4 hits on the day for the Salem Red Sox. Be nice to mount a couple together here in the 6th.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball, down and away, 97. The first fastball he offered in the AB. And Ellie Taylor Jr. is sat down on strikes. That's just the first strikeout in 2 innings pitched thus far for Ramey Rodriguez. Brings up Marvin Alcantara, the shortstop, with a base hit in the 2nd. Was stranded there. Struck out in the 4th. Righty on righty. First offering. And the shortstop looks at a fastball over the middle. 95 on the gun, nothing in 1. Rodriguez with 16 walks to 29 strikeouts now on the year. He kicks and delivers the 0-1. Fastball misses down and away, 1-1. Last outing, like you were mentioning, came earlier this series, Carter. He went 3 innings. Surrendered 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. He kicks and delivers the 1-1. Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike.
It's also kind of an interesting atmosphere here today, if you will. You know, you come off of a couple night games the whole week, really. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Place is packed. Fireworks on Friday.
2-1. Misses inside once again. It's 3-1. Yeah, it's weird because I almost feel like, and there's no excuse, right? In Major League Baseball, you're going to play a million day games. But it's harder to get up for the day games.
Yeah.
3-1. Swinging a fly ball foul, right side. Full count for Marvin Alcantara. And that has shown, statistically, that has been backed up. On Sundays, the Red Sox are hitting .204 as a club. They are 3-4 on Sunday afternoon ball games. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Alcantara, 1 gone, nobody on the pitch. And a breaking ball rings him up, strikes right through the zone, looked inside, and just continued to laterally spin. Back-to-back strikeouts for Rodriguez, and there's 2 gone here in the 6th. And to further the point, Carter, teams hitting .202 during day games this season. That's second to last in the Carolina League. They are 3-6 when playing during the day, so that pretty much incorporates Sundays and then education days. First pitch to Fraley Encarnacion, taken down and away on a fastball, 1-0.
They played 3 education days, I believe. 1 here, 1
2 on the road
against the Carolina Mudcats, 1 against the Augusta Green Jackets. I actually think it's harder to get out for the Sunday afternoon games.
1-0. This is down and in, 2-0. I think, too, you have on your horizon, you're thinking, well, we got a day off, but we're traveling. So you have the off day, but got to get ready to get on the bus that evening and take the road trip. 2-0. This is inside, 3-0.
Well, and the good thing is, being in Lynchburg, the Red Sox won't leave till Tuesday.
Tuesday morning,
yes,
in all
morning.
likelihood.
It's only about an hour 15 up the road, so you have the full day. You don't travel the day before this week.
3-0. Swinging a line drive on the ground, up the middle. Scooped by Nunez, and he throws to first in time for out number 3. Screamer off the bat, 115 for Fraley Encarnacion. And we talked about how he can hammer the baseball. The problem is a lot of the time his hardest hit balls are right into the dirt. On full display there. Red Sox sat down 1-2-3 in the 6th. They trail it 4-2. We go to the top of the 7th in Salem. You're listening to Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 7th here in Salem, 4-2. Fayetteville on top of the Red Sox. Salem looking to win their 4th in 6 here this week, come away with their first home series win in 2024. On the other side, Fayetteville Woodpeckers, a team that really has been spiraling out of control when it comes to wins and losses as of late. They have won just 3 games in their last 11. They are trying to salvage a series split on the road. Lefty on lefty matchup. Woodpeckers going 3-4-5 in the order, and the first pitch is swung on and missed by Kenny Gomez on a breaking ball off the left arm of Michael Sansone in his 3rd inning of work, and it's 0-1. Muggy afternoon here at the ballpark, but a great crowd on hand. Sansone delivers 0-1. Fastball lifted up into the air, left side of the infield, foul territory. Anderson dives, and he can't make the catch. It drops in front of him. 0-2.
It looked like Anderson thought he was going to have a play on that one for maybe the first couple steps off the bag, and then I think he realized that he was going to have to turn on the jets to get there and just was a little too late. Still, though, up 0-2.
Lefty on lefty, Kenny Gomez. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, nobody on. Top of the 7th. If you're just joining us, 0-2. Breaking ball, nubbed back to the netting, foul. Gomez just kind of stuck his bat out in front of that breaking ball to stay alive, 0-2.
And the Woodpeckers, again, with Chase Jaworski and Kenny Gomez in particular, continues to spoil off pitch after pitch after pitch.
0-2. Fastball, this is hit up the middle, through for a base hit. Leadoff single for Kenny Gomez as Miguel Blaze scoops it up in shallow right center field and throws it in. Gomez is aboard at first. Mark it as the 8th hit of the day for the Woodpeckers, in contrast to the Red Sox 4. And it brings up the cleanup man, the designated hitter, Juan Santander, who's been exceptional today. 2 for 3, a homer, and a base hit to his name. By the way, Carter, Fraley Encarnacion on that ground out as a pick off to first. Sees Gomez in there safely with a head-first slide. He hit it 115 off the bat, grounded out to the second baseman. But 115.3 to be exact, that is his hardest hit ball in his career. First pitch to Santander, a rocket up the middle. One hopped into the glove of Tucker, flipped to Alcantara, fire to first is in time, double play, 2 gone.
And he got quite the hop down there at second, too. Hit off the top of the mound. Second time Santander is grounded into a double play. You'll see here on MILB TV. I mean, picture perfect. I mean, Marvin Alcantara Stanley Tucker didn't even have to move down at second base. And there's a quick DP. 2 down.
Bases now empty with 2 gone for Cesar Hernandez. First pitch and the lefty. Pulls the bat off his shoulder. Looks at a ball high and in. 1-0.
I'd be willing to bet 115 is one of the hardest hit balls from a Salem Red Sox in general this year.
For sure. The unfortunate thing is it was hit right into the dirt.
Yes.
1-0. Swinging a ripper up the middle. Alcantara scoops it up from short. Tosses to first. A leaning snag by Encarnacion. And there's 3 gone. Well, an unconventional 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 7th. The base hit to lead off for Kenny Gomez, but the 4-6-3 double play and the 6-3 putout sit down the Woodpeckers. Home half of 7 after this. Sox trail by 2. Time for the 7th inning stretch in Salem. You're listening to Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 7th, we just got done stretching here in Salem. Happy Sunday afternoon. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody at home, whether you're joining us on MILB.com, the MILB app, or, of course, if you're watching on MILB TV. 4-2, Fayetteville leads it, home half of the 7th. Red Sox ready to go 8-9-1 in the batting order. Daniel McCalvany, Stanley Tucker, and the top of the order with Nazan Zanatello. McCalvany digs in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. Was stranded at first, his one time on base. First pitch is on the way. And McCalvany rockets one left side of the infield on the ground. Scooped up by Jaworski. Fired to first in time. Quickly on the first pitch, there's one gone. Been quick work by both pitchers in the last 2 innings. Red Sox were sat down 1-2-3 with a pair of strikeouts and a ground out in the 6th. And on the contrast to that, Fayetteville sat down in an unconventional 1-2-3 here in the top of the 7th. A base hit to lead off for Gomez, but then a 4-6-3 double play and a 6-3 ground out ended the inning in 3 batters' face. Here's the first pitch to Stanley Tucker. And he looks at a fastball, 95 on the gun at the knees. Nothing at 1. Maintaining the mound is Rodriguez. Ramey Rodriguez in his 3rd inning of work for the Peckers. Winds and fires 0-1. Misses in the dirt, 1-1. He's topping out around 97 today, Carter. He's really got some snap to that pitch. Decked out in the road reds with the gray bottoms. Reads the Ville across the front. Very Louisville Cardinal-esque. The 1-1. Breaking ball in there. Inner half for a strike. Tucker down 1-2.
Well, you go 97. Then you go a 90 mile per hour. I believe it was a changeup the last pitch. And then 83 with the breaking ball?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a nice little repertoire on back-to-back-to-back pitches. That's tough for any opposing hitter.
The 18-year-old deals 1-2. And this one gets away. To the backstop it rolls. 2-2.
96. Trying to spoil one. And he had a waste pitch. Up 1-2 in the count.
Sox being out hit 8-4. They trail it 4-2. 2-2 to Tucker. Breaking ball. He limbos away from a high pitch, and it fills it up 3-2. One gone, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th inning here in Salem. 4-2 ball game. I mean, that is kind of picture-perfect baseball right there, and you see it just cut in half. 8 hits equals 4 runs. 4 hits equals 2 runs. It just logistically makes sense. No errors. Clean baseball game throughout. As Rodriguez winds and fires. The payoff pitch. Swing and a drive deep into left field, and it tails way foul. Had home run type distance for the first time all year. That kind of pop off the bat for Stanley Tucker as he turned on a breaking ball, but lifted it way foul. And we'll do it again, 3-2.
Walk here would be big. Get to the top of the lineup with a time run at the plate. I think you'd take that 10 times out of 10.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone, nobody on. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He brought him down to a knee with a disgusting slider. Had no choice but to swing at it because it was staying in the zone, just plucking the outside corner. What a pitch from Rodriguez, 2 away.
Yeah.
That was the pitch of the ball game.
Yes, it was. And I think it kind of fooled Stanley Tucker just a tad. Out in front of that one. Now, key thing is you leave the bases empty with 2 down for Nazan Zanatello at the top.
First pitch, top of the order. He swings and misses. Took a big cut at a 96-mile-an-hour heater, high and tight. He's down 0-1. The 269 hitter. A walk, a fly out, and a strikeout today. Still hitless in the series. The 0-1. Fastball runs low. Ball and a strike for Nazan Zanatello. 19-year-old after a birthday a couple of days ago. Yesterday, was it?
I think it was
Friday.
Friday. Yes.
1-1 the pitch. Misses outside. 84 on a slider. 2-1.
Actually, no, I think it was yesterday.
It was yesterday,
because
right? Because he
didn't play.
Yeah.
I
He's
think it was
played every
yesterday.
other day in the series, starting on Wednesday. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. The 2-1. Misses inside with a fastball at 94. 3-1 for Nazan. Another guy that we've said, though, just looks the part. Started on a tear, re-aggravated the injury. The 3-1, swing and a miss. 93-mile-an-hour heater, and it's full. And sometimes when you re-aggravate an injury, you just have to be so careful coming back because there's that fear. You don't want to re-aggravate it again. Payoff pitch to Zanatello. Check swing, did he go? Pitch missed inside, an appeal. Tyler Green says he didn't. And a full count walk with 2 gone has Nazan Zanatello aboard at first for Antonio Anderson, who's 0 for 3.
It's funny, the dichotomy of that. Here's the replay on MILB TV. No, he definitely did not go. But the entire Fayetteville infield started to kind of walk towards the dugout, thinking they had the strikeout. I didn't think it was close. Didn't look like it was on the replay. Zanatello didn't even look at the appeal. He already tossed the bat.
Here's Antonio Anderson. Red hot coming into today, but 0 for 3. First pitch misses down and away on a breaking ball, 1-0. Coming into today, Antonio Anderson in his last 5 games was hitting .318, 2 homers, with 3 runs batted in. Those 2 home runs, the first 2 of his professional career, one of which came last night. Runner off of first, 2 gone. Big spot for Anderson, trailing by a pair of runs, 1-0. This is inside, 2-0. And we're talking about Nazan just kind of easing his way back in, playing 3 of 6 games this week. Did not travel with the team. Instead, they said, let's send him back to Fort Myers. Allow him to rehab in the facilities that are top of the line. 2-0. Misses inside, 3-0. Rather than kind of these makeshift weight rooms that you get on the road. And they just felt like it would be best for him to go back to Florida, not join the team on the road trip, rehab, get the body right, be able to be in a normal lifting program.
And have to sit on a bus.
3-0. Here's a smoked ball high into right field. Going back Ochoa Jr., and he's able to reel it in. Running back full speed, raises his left hand into the air and makes the snatch on the run. If that got over his head, probably would have cut the lead down to 1, and instead, we're going to the top of the 8th. 4-2, Fayetteville on top. You're listening to Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 8th on a Sunday here in Salem. 4-2, the Woodpeckers on top. The Red Sox looking to win their first series at home in 2024. Fayetteville looking to salvage in a split. Ready to take you the rest of the way on the play-by-play. The best partner a man could ask for, Mr. Carter Hill. Carter?
Well, thank you, Mr. Giovanni Heater. Appreciate you there. Fantastic job all week long as the 6-game set begins to come to a close. As Gio alluded to, 4-2, the Woodpeckers on top of the Salem Red Sox. A victory for Fayetteville, they would split the 6-game set. And a victory for the Red Sox, it would be Salem's first home victory of the 2024 season. From a series standpoint, as it goes 6-7-8 in the Woodpeckers order, here's Oliver Carrillo digging in from the right side. First pitch, he waves and misses at the first pitch slider, and the count is 0-1. Carrillo, Bueno Luciano, and Alejandro Nunez. Fourth inning of work for the left-hander Michael Sansone as he continues to get stretched out for the Salem Red Sox squad. 1 just trims inside, 1-1 the count. Carrillo on the day, he flew out back in the first. He popped up back in the fourth, and he laced a double back in the sixth. 230 average, 6 homers, 24 ribbies, 1-1. A breaking ball misses high and away, moves the count to 2-1. Luis Cohen got the start. 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. They were earned. No walks and no strikeouts. A lot of balls put in play today. Just one walk today for the Red Sox. It was Sansone's doing. 2-1. There's a strike inner half. Just above the belt at 83. And it evens up the count at 2-2.
Well, it's got to start here, Carter, right? Love to start with an out in
Yeah.
the first AB here in the 8th inning. Give the offense a chance here. Sansone's worked out of some really, really tough jams.
Sure,
Bases
no doubt
loaded,
about that.
one out twice.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And the lefty winds and fires. In the dirt it goes, and the count runs full. Yeah, Sansone today, we mentioned it, 4th inning of work. 3 innings, 4 hits, a run, it was earned. A walk and a strikeout. The bases have been loaded twice against him. With 1 out, only 1 run is scored. That's been big time in this game. 3-2, there's strike 3 inner half. A 79-mile-per-hour breaking ball. Fans Carrillo, and there's 1 down. Second on the day for Sansone. Here's Wainer Luciano. Potentially the last time we see Luciano in this series. 18th best prospect in the Astros organization. 1 for 3 days so far. Ripped a single back in the 6th. First pitch, he takes it for a strike inner half. Just below the letters. 0-1. You know, Robert Bonet, the home plate umpire, has been consistent on the corners today. That's been the big thing. And hitters have had complaints. So what? A breaking ball low and away. Evens up the count of 1-1. But if you're consistent, I think that's all you can ask for. And these guys know that, per se. But I think the TrackMan data will back that up, that it can be at times a little aggressive on the corners, but it is consistent. And that's all you can hope for.
I would agree.
1-1 is a breaking ball that trims the outer edge for a strike. 1-2.
Everybody's going to have their own strike zone a little bit, how tight, how wide, but as long as it's consistent both ways, that's the nature. That's the beautiful human element of the game, really.
1-2. Breaking ball in there for strike 3 and a beautiful one at 75 on the black. 2 up, 2 down.
Big time. Big time. Sansone really dialed in now, trying to give this offense a chance, turn it over. Here to the bottom of the 8th. Sox with 6 outs to play offensively, but it starts on the hill and with the defense.
Alejandro Nunez, starting second baseman. 2 up, 2 down on back-to-back Ks, and here's Nunez who digs in from the left side. First pitch, a breaking ball in their first strike inner half at 74. Counts 0-1. We've seen 101 in this series, and we've seen 74. The beautiful part of baseball, if you will, here in Salem, Virginia. 0-1. He swings and pops it up foul, third base side. Quickly 0-2. Today for Nunez, 0 for 2. Fly out, bounce out, and was hit by a pitch back in the 6th. 1 of 3 batters Sansone has plunked today. No balls, 2 strikes. After the long look in, he'll wind and fire. Breaking ball low and away. Just missed on the outside corner below the knees, and it moves the count to 1-2. Just in case, Will Bush, the catcher, he stands on deck. Then it gets back to the top for Fayetteville. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Michael Sansone looking to strike out the side. He kicks and deals. And he gets it. A breaking ball in the outer half for strike 3. Michael Sansone at 73 on the outside corner gets 3 strikeouts. On the outside corner, 3 breaking balls, and now Ricky Rivera's barking with the home plate umpire Robert Bonet. Again, the outside corner has been a little aggressive. That one maybe... Oh, no, I think that was a strike in there, according to TrackMan.
Yeah, it's a strike, and look, I think it was all elite pitching in the frame.
Michael Sansone, 3 Ks looking into the home half of the 8th. We go in Salem 4-2. The Sox trail. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 8th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia, as Sweet Caroline chimes through the sound system here at the park. Alongside Giovanni Eater, I'm Carter Hill. On behalf of the Salem Sox, where the Sox, down to their final 6 outs, trail by 2, 4-2, faithful Woodpeckers on top of the Red Sox. As it goes 3-4-5 in the Salem order, Miguel Blaze, Justinson Garcia, and Nelly Taylor Jr. First pitch as he winds and fires. It misses low and away on the first pitch fastball, and the count is 1-0. Miguel Blaze, the 4th best prospect in the Boston Red Sox organization, now carries an 11-game hitting streak, a 20-game on-base streak, 1-0. A breaking ball low and in, moves the count to 2-0. Carries that into this AB. He's 1 for 3 today. Fly out to left, a single in the 3rd, and a ground out back in the 5th. 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch. He takes it inside, nearly plunks him on the hand, and it's 3-0. And that's big time, right? I mean, like, if you can walk somebody and bring the tying run up to the plate based on a free pass, well, you'll take that if you're the Salem Red Sox. 3-0. It misses high and inside. May it hit him? And yes, it did hit him. Hit him inside on maybe the left shoulder, if you will. Regardless, it was going to be ball 4. And he'll reach on the free pass as Justinson Garcia stands in now as the tying run. So Garcia with Blaze off of first, and he can run as well. He digs in from the right side. 1 for 3 day for him. Should he leave the yard here? And again, he doesn't have to. The Sox are, they still have 6 outs to work with. But if he does, for the 6th time this year, got a tight ball game. First pitch from the stretch. Just misses low and inside. Went breaking ball at 82. Right at the knees it missed. It's 1-0. Justinson Garcia, he's in the cleanup spot for a reason. Playing center field today. Now 267. 5 homers, 19 ribbies. 1-0 is taken high and away on the fastball. 2 balls and no strikes. And for Rodriguez, the right-hander, it's his 4th inning of work. He's been phenomenal thus far. Has yet to allow a hit. 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Could be coming closer towards the end of the line. 2-0. He swings, rifles it down the right field line. It trickles foul, and it's 2-1. But as we mentioned, he started multiple games this season. So he has the durability to go deep into games from a pitch count standpoint. And nobody's currently warming up in the Woodpeckers bullpen. 2 balls, 1 strike. He kicks and deals. Taken inside again on the fastball. The count's 3-1. Back-to-back free passes here, potentially in question. A situation for the Salem Red Sox, down by 2. 3 balls, 1 strike, and he curls and unfurls. It misses low and inside, and a 5-pitch walk. So all of a sudden, runners on first and second, nobody out for the hottest guy in the Red Sox lineup, Nelly Taylor Jr. Now we're going to see Zach Wilkins, the pitching coach, come out for a quick chat. Nelly Taylor Jr. trying to extend a season-high 9-game hitting streak. He came into this one with 3 straight multi-hit games. And he came in at .412 during that hitting streak. Kind of the guy you want up in this situation. Today, he's 0 for 2. He popped up in foul ground to Luciano. He struck out. He also walked. Starting left fielder for the Salem Red Sox, has seen his average dip down to 259, but again, it's not what's happened overall this year. It's been all about what he's done as of late. Righty on lefty matchup. Blaze is off a second. Garcia is down at first. Still not a hit in the frame. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Nothing in one. Had to have the first pitch strike, and he gets it. Does Rodriguez at 93 on the outer half. Nelly Taylor Jr., we were talking about him earlier. What a story to get here to Salem. 11th round pick a season ago, and he's opened up some eyes here at the single A level. 0-1. Just misses low and away. Went 88 on the changeup, just beneath the zone, and it evens up the count at 1-1. You're not going to bunt Nelly Taylor Jr. in this situation, but if you can at least move the runners, would be crucial. 1-1. He swings, rockets it down the right field line. It's fair for a base hit. Blaze around third. He'll come in to score. Garcia to third, and it's an RBI single off the bat of Nelly Taylor Jr. to make it 4-3 here in the 8th.
Extend the hitting streak, why don't you? In a timely spot.
Nelly Taylor Jr. extends it to double digits. It's up to 10. And now here's Marvin Alcantara. All of a sudden, the tying run is now down at third. Alcantara's at the plate. Garcia down at the third base bag. Nelly Taylor Jr.'s off of first. Marvin Alcantara 1 for 3 today, a single and 2 strikeouts. Crucial spot in this ballgame here in the 8th. First pitch. Misses inside, gets away. Here comes Garcia, and he's going to score. And to second goes Nelly Taylor Jr. as the ballgame's tied up at 4. Well, a 2 spot for the Red Sox, and just like that, Mr. Heater, a base hit, the Red Sox are going to have the lead, and still nobody's out.
Yeah, big spot here for the Sox. Marvin Alcantara with a big opportunity. Try and put the Sox in front. Comeback kids again.
Riley Encarnacion's on deck. 1-0. He swings and rifles it foul down the first base line. Evens up the count at 1-1. For Alcantara, we mentioned what he's done today. Playing shortstop for the Salem Red Sox, typically in that 6-7 hole. And now he finds himself in a crucial situation. 1-1. In the dirt it goes behind Alcantara. To third goes Taylor Jr., and the go-ahead run is now 90 feet away. I mean, that completely sailed behind the back legs of Marvin Alcantara. And now the infield is going to be forced to draw an in. Two balls and a strike. The Red Sox with a victory. First home series victory of the season. Would be the first time they won back-to-back series. 2-1, the pitch. Breaking ball low and in, and the count moves to 3-1. You do obviously have first base open. You don't want to face Encarnacion. You're going to have to. Maybe you set up the force, but again, with nobody out, I don't know if that matters. 3-1. High and tight fastball on a 5-pitch walk. So now first and third, nobody down, and what do you know, Encarnacion comes to the dish. Well, it has been quite the day for Riley Encarnacion. 2 RBIs, a sac fly, an RBI single. And he did ground out his last time up, but the hardest hit ball of his professional career at 115. And a quick meeting now on the mound. Bush and Rodriguez talking things through. The infield remains in. Encarnacion 1 for 2. 284 on the season. That's second best amongst qualifying Salem Red Sox hitters. In the 7-hole today, but such a capable bat. Walk-off 2-run double on Tuesday. He homered back on Friday. First pitch. Misses low and in. Counts 1-0. Went first pitch fastball at 94. 2 runs are already in. 8 hits on the day for Fayetteville, 5 for the Salem Red Sox, but the score is what matters, and we're all tied up at 4. The 1-0. He winds and fires. A breaking ball called a strike, outer half, 1-1. And a good take for Encarnacion. You don't need it in that situation. 83 on the outer half. Middle infield's playing about halfway back as well. Corners, they play in. 1 ball, 1 strike. He kicks and deals. A breaking ball low and outside again. Moves the count to 2 balls and a strike. Daniel McElvany's on deck. Then it gets to Stanley Tucker before it gets back to the top. 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. It drilled him inside, and the bases are going to be loaded. He hit him with a fastball in the rib cage area at 95 as Encarnacion hits the deck, and the bases are juiced for McElvany. Let's see here. Replay on MILB TV. Oh, and it hit the elbow guard. It hit the elbow guard of Encarnacion as kind of shaking that right hand. Based on the way he's kind of dangling it down, as it looks like that will be it for the right-hander Rodriguez. As their second-year manager, Ricky Rivera, takes the ball. The Peckers go to the pen. Looked like Encarnacion may just be having some funny bone issues in the meantime as he shakes it off, and hopefully will be able to stay in the game. I'll tell you about the new arm for Fayetteville when we return, but for now, we'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to MILB.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season. Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit MILB.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Oh, what a jam. The Fayetteville Woodpeckers and the new right-handed pitcher, Kelly Austin, are going to be asked to wiggle in and out of. As the Salem Red Sox have tied the ball game up at 4 here in the bottom of the 8th. The bases are loaded. Nobody out for Daniel McElvany. Friley Encarnacion, after getting hit by the pitch, will indeed stay in the game. So he's at first, Marvin Alcantara at second. Nelly Taylor Jr., after the RBI single, awaits down at third. Here's McElvany. Righty on righty matchup. 0 for 2 day with the walk. And the first pitch. In the dirt it goes. Counts 1-0. Kelly Austin, a former non-drafted free agent out of UCLA back in 2023. Need to cut down the runner at home here so the entire infield plays in. 1-0. Swing and a tipper off the midi of Bush, and the count evens up at 1-1. McElvany, he played hero back on Friday. Go-ahead 2-run double, also homered, and a come-from-behind victory. 1-1. Misses high and away, moves the count to 2-1. Starting catcher for the Salem Red Sox has taken advantage of his opportunities this week. 2 balls and a strike. He winds and fires. In the dirt it goes, and it's now a 3-1 count. The Woodpeckers a pitch away from giving the Red Sox a 1-run lead, and the bases would still be loaded with nobody out. 3 balls, 1 strike. He winds and fires. Swing and a foul ball back to the netting. Count runs full. What do you go with here? You got a runner in Nelly Taylor Jr. who can run off a third. Don't necessarily want to spike one in the dirt per se, but you want to K McElvany if possible. 3-2. He takes it for strike 3 outside corner. 91-mile-per-hour slider that catches the outer half, and there's 1 down. Well, you look back earlier, you don't want to fear for the worst, but you look back earlier this week, actually it was last night, the Red Sox had runners on first and second with nobody out, first and third, 1 down, could not scratch across the run. But here's Stanley Tucker, second baseman. First pitch, he swings and tips it foul, 0-1. 2 strikeouts on the day and a ground out for Stanley Tucker, looking for kind of his crucial moment as a member of the Salem Red Sox, if you will. Had a big-time 2-run double earlier in the series. 0-1. Swing and a miss right through a breaking ball. 0-2. Design Zanatello, just in case, is on deck. And barring a double plays, now the middle infield will play all the way back and the corners play in. He'll get a chance to swing the stick. 0-2. In the dirt it goes, gets away momentarily, but what a block by Will Bush as the count moves to 1-2. You had the waste pitch. Again, you got to be careful with Taylor off a third, but I think for the most part, these favorable pitchers, they trust Will Bush behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down with the bases juiced. All tied at 4 in the bottom of the 8th here in Salem. And the pitch. He swings, rockets it into right center. This one will get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Alcantara. Going to second, Tucker, and he'll stand up with a 2-run go-ahead base hit to make it 6-4 in the 8th. Likely going to be a single and advancing on the throw, but Stanley Tucker comes through and the Red Sox regain the lead here in the 8th. And here's Design Zanatello. The Red Sox continue to come up in clutch situations, and here's Zanatello now who steps in. The entire infield comes in. Sox lead at 6-4. Encarnacion down at third, down at second, Stanley Tucker. First pitch. He takes it for a strike, inner half on a first pitch fastball. Count is 0-1. What a victory this would be for the Salem Red Sox. And Stanley Tucker, for now, he's the hero. 0-1. Wave and a miss, a breaking ball and a beauty. 0-2. Austin mixes things up on the bump, whether it be with the fastball, with the breaking ball. Has Zanatello down in the count 0-2. Strikeout would be massive. And the 0-2. Breaking ball just high and in by a hair. And I believe the Salem Red Sox may have got a significant break on that one. Nonetheless, a ball and 2 strikes on Design Zanatello. Second and third, 1 down. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Right side of the infield. Carrillo in foul ground. Now Bush is there and makes the catch for out number 2 as Zanatello spikes the bat. That's a big second out as both runners stay put, and here's Antonio Anderson. Antonio Anderson is the 9th hitter to see the plate this frame for the Salem Red Sox. He came into this one .318 over his last 5 games. He's yet to record a hit today, 18th best prospect in the Boston Red Sox organization. 2 flyouts, a pop-up, and also a third flyout, I should add. First pitch, he takes it on a breaking ball for a strike, outside corner. Right at the knees, the count's 0-1. So the infield now shifts back. Encarnacion stands up at third. Dancing at second, Stanley Tucker after his go-ahead 2-run single. The 0-1. Just misses, low and away. Went fastball. And the count evens up at 1-1. Just in case, Miguel Blaze is on deck. For Fayetteville goes 9-1-2 in the ninth, just in case you're curious. The 1-1. Wave and a miss. Sweeping slider. Moves the count to a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sox lead at 6-4. Encarnacion down at third. Stanley Tucker awaits off a second. The 1-2 coming to Antonio Anderson. He rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. 82-mile-per-hour breaking ball, and the Sox leave potential insurance runs on the base pass. But 4 runs cross, and the Red Sox will look for the series victory in the top of the ninth. We'll step aside and come right back. Sox lead it by 2. We'll step aside and be back in just a jiff as the Red Sox have a 2-run advantage. We'll step aside and come right back as you're listening and watching Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300-plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
CJ Wines is on to slam the door for the Salem Red Sox as we move to the top of the ninth at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. After a 4 spot in the bottom of the 8th, all of a sudden, the Red Sox have a 2-run lead. Oh, we mentioned Wines is now on the bump for the Salem Sox. It's also important to note that Riley Encarnacion is out of this game. He was hit by a pitch, but could be for some defense as well, as Albert Feliz is in the game at first. Looking at Wines' numbers on the season, he's 0-1 with an 8.10 ERA. This is appearance number 9. Looking for his second save of the season. 10 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts so far on the year to just 6 walks. So Wines looking for the save. 6th-round pick a year ago out of Western Kentucky. A former Hilltopper will face off against 9-1-2 in the Fayetteville order. Will Bush, Chase Jaworski, and Nahomar Ochoa Jr. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us for Game 6 of this 6-game set. The Red Sox, with a victory, will clinch their first home series victory of the season and their first back-to-back series victories of the season. The Fayetteville Woodpeckers, they won last night, come from behind fashion after trailing 7-1. The Red Sox looking to hold off the momentum. Righty on lefty matchup to start the frame as here's Bush, who digs in from the left side. First pitch as he kicks and deals. High and away on the fastball. It's 1-0. Today for Will Bush, he's 0 for 3. 2 flyouts, also struck out swinging. 1-0. Wines kicks and deals. Swinging a pop-up foul, third base side. Evens up the count at 1-1. And, you know, you like where you're at in the order for Fayetteville. Yes, Will Bush at the bottom, but Jaworski always works a nice at-bat. Ochoa Jr. has been good. Kenny Gomez, both of them have hits so far today. 1-1, the pitch. High and away it goes. 2 balls and a strike. Salem has just 6 hits, but they made them count. RBI single in the 8th, Nelly Taylor Jr. 2-run single, Stanley Tucker. Makes it 6-4. 8 hits for the Woodpeckers, trying to add on here. 2-1. Misses low and inside. Moves the count to 3-1. And you can't have a walk here to lead off in this situation. You don't want to freely bring up the tying run of the plate. And Jaworski, not a huge threat to leave the yard, but the following guys, they certainly are. And Jaworski is always a threat at the dish. 3-1. Misses high and outside, and a 5-pitch walk. So Bush reaches for the first time today. And here's Jaworski now, starting shortstop. 30th best prospect in the Houston Astros organization. A double today. Flew out, hit by a pitch and a walk. Double play is in order, but Jaworski can run. Certainly important to know. From the stretch for Wines. He winds and fires and delivers a first pitch strike, inner half on a fastball. Counts 0-1. Sox won on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. The Peckers on Wednesday and Saturday. 0-1. Misses low and in. And what a stop behind the dish by Daniel McElvany as the ball skips in the dirt. Evens up the count at 1-1. The Red Sox. Why is this so crucial? Well, it continues the momentum you've gained. But you're 5 back of first with the Lynchburg Hillcats of first in the Carolina League North. 1-1. Swing and a fly ball foul down the right field line. Counts 1-2. You're about to go on the road. Face off against the Lynchburg Hillcats in a 6-game set. That's arguably one of your biggest series of the year. A series victory at home versus a series split. After taking 3 of the first 4, would be massive. 1-2. He swings and misses for strike 3. Big time strikeout for Wines, and there's 1 down. Here's Ochoa Jr. The starting right fielder for Fayetteville is a threat at the dish. Serves as the tying run. A .254 average. He's got 2 homers alongside 16 ribbies. 1 for 4 day. First pitch, misses low and away. Starts the count out at 1-0. A ground out in the first, he flew out in the third. A double in the 5th, and a bounce out in the 6th. 1-0. He kicks and deals. In the dirt it goes. Moves the count to 2-0. Nobody warming up in the Salem bullpen, so this is Wines' frame. At least for now, seeking his 2nd save of the 2024 season. Sox looking to turn 2. The 2 out. Check swing. Did he go? As it misses low and away. They will not appeal. And the count's 3 balls and no strikes. Definitely don't want to walk 2 hitters to get to the middle of the order. Without a doubt. Gomez and Santander on deck. They can do some major damage. 3-0. Kicks and deals. There's a strike on a breaking ball. Inner half of the knees. Moves the count to 3-1. The Woodpeckers, single A affiliate of the Houston Astros, looking to split the set. 3 balls and a strike, the pitch. He misses downstairs, and there's ball 4. 5-pitch walk. First and second, 1 down. Here's Kenny Gomez. For Gomez, he's 1 for 3. Gotten on base twice, a single hit by a pitch. Fielder's choice and a fly out as the entire infield will come in and congregate on the top of the bump. The Red Sox, they've turned the corner this season. Yesterday was the first time they were above 500 for the first time since April 16th. They haven't lost a series since the 3rd week of the season when they lost 5-6 to the Lynchburg Hillcats. They've pretty much, except for last week, they've pretty much split every series since. Trying to kind of turn the corner here. And again, you took 3 of the first 4. You got to finish off this one. Here's Gomez, righty on lefty matchup. And here's Wines' first pitch. There's a strike outside corner. Counts 0-1. 87 on the breaking ball. Gomez, 247, 3 homers, 18 RBI. Sox looking for the DP. 0-1. A breaking ball low and in, and the count's 1-1. Off a second is Will Bush. Down at first is Nahomar Ochoa Jr. He's the tying run. Go-ahead run is at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kicks and deals. Just misses low and outside, below the zone at 87 on the slider, and the count's 2-1. Wines looking for his signature moment at home this season in Salem. 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Went 85 on the slider. Counts evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Top of the 9th in Salem. Sox lead at 6-4. He comes set at the belt. And after the long look in, he deals. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strike 3. A breaking ball and a beauty at 83. And there's 2 down. Well, what do you know? The Woodpeckers are down to their final out. And here's Juan Santander. The bugaboo for Salem this series has raised his average to 263, 2 extra base hits yesterday, including an RBI double. He homered back in the 4th earlier today. It was his 5th as McKelvey comes out to have a conversation. The Woodpeckers came into this series reeling. They had lost 8 of 9 coming into this 6-game set. They've lost 3 of the first 5. On the flip side for them, this could be a turning quarter to direct their season back on the right path after spending such a long period of time in first place in the Carolina League South. Back to action we go. Down to their final out here, Santander. Closed the game yesterday on the mound as well. First pitch, he swings and lifts it foul down the first baseline. Counts 0-1. Cesar Hernandez on deck. Santander, very physical, demeaning presence in the box. Stands at 6'2", but just looks the part. 0-1. Swing and a miss. High heat at 93. And down to their final striker, the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sox on top, 6-4. Santander, the final hope for the Woodpeckers. Here's the 0-2 from Wines. He winds and fires. Swinging a chopper. Left side, Anderson collects, throws to first, and there it is for out number 3. The Red Sox are winners on a Sunday afternoon in Salem, and they win their first home series of the 2024 season with a 6-4 victory over the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. Oh, what a win for the Red Sox. As Salem overall, let's see here, they improved to above 500 for the second time since April 16th. Now 23-22. While the Woodpeckers, they fall to 21-24 after the Sox take 4-6 from the single-A affiliate of the Houston Astros. While the Red Sox, they're back in action on Tuesday. They hit the road for a crucial 6-game set against the Lynchburg Hillcats. Second time those two squads have faced off this season. Lynchburg, the single-A affiliate of the Cleveland Guardians, took 5-6 here in Salem earlier this year. Our next broadcast will be back here at Salem Memorial Ballpark 9 days from now when the Down East Wood Ducks, the single-A affiliate of the Texas Rangers, for a 6-game set. Let's hope that is after what is a successful series up in the Hill City. So the Red Sox win it, take 4-6, and they win it 6-4, fittingly enough, over the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. Well, for everybody in the room to our right that makes the magic happen, for Will Howell, who helps out with everything out behind the scenes, our video production manager, Stephen Langdon, And our broadcast partner, my broadcast partner, Mr. Giovanni Heater. I'm Carter Hill saying so long here from Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia, where the Red Sox win it 6-5. 6-4. Excuse me. 6-4. The Red Sox win it over the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll talk to you in 9 days.